Did you go live? Did you go live?
Wow.
You know what?
Well, Frank,
You
Frank has
gotta
one.
wait. You gotta wait till we're live to start with.
We're
this.
live.
Right.
We're
Frank has
live.
one blue. Frank has one blue ball. It's in this eensy beensy balls. I have, you know,
What?
unspecified
What do you mean? I don't have a
balls.
blue ball.
Unspecified.
You have trouble with buttons. You
I don't
can't
have
find
any
them.
trouble with buttons.
The
Otherwise,
damnation
I'd
of
have
your
a blue
wife.
ball.
Apparently, I am decorative. Yes. I am. Yes. Hello, I'm Richard. This is we're playing Dungeons and Dragons after talking about various balls. Yeah, we're playing in our home Humblewood game. We are currently in the Return of the Winter King arc. It's still not too much to do with the Winter King, but our heroes have stopped for the night at a nice inn, very nice place, where there were some bad guys waiting inside an ambush, Hateful Eight style, and the characters fireballed the inn multiple times, thus resulting in the inn. Well, actually, the inn didn't burn down because Horatio pulled out his Borealis, which is like a cold artifact, and it put out all the fires. So the house is slightly singed on the ground floor, or the inn. Yeah, you also killed all of the staff and employees of the inn, and any guests that might have been there. You don't know. Everyone's dead.
I mean,
And
happens. Shit happens, man.
one of the bandits got away.
Yeah, the woman.
Somebody tried to chase her, but she's like a a raptor. Yeah, we're playing in Humblewood, so she's a raptor, which is kind of like a
She rolled
forest
like
bird.
a 40 sneak. Like we were never gonna
Yeah.
see her. She left
she-
this campaign and went to Hub. She changed her race into like a.
Yeah,
person.
she's a badass sneaky ranger and just got away. So you might see her again. You don't know. But yeah, so you are currently in possession of a building with no live people in it, and
Perfect.
you know, and you can just go to bed now. You just go right to bed. Immediately go to bed, or you could search the place, whatever
Yeah.
you like.
No. You know
We
what?
should put some wheels on this building, and then we'd have an awesome wagon, and we could drive it to my wagon.
There is a wagon in this building, but there are no draft animals. There are no animals in the stables. It looks like there might have been before, but there was also an owlbear in the stables earlier, and it probably ate any animals that might have been there. So
See you later.
I'm going to bring you to the map of the inn. And hopefully you won't see anything you shouldn't see.
Guess
And,
it
there
does,
it
B.
is. So yeah. I
So
revealed
does-
to you the ground floor, the second floor, the cellar.
Am I
and,
Shagui or something? Okay.
Pretty much what we have. So you can start
Oh,
exploring the place if you like.
I'm
I'm
a
not
bear
gonna
for
fit
2
this.
hours.
I'm not hearing anybody, so I think my fucking headphones just stopped working again.
Oh no, I hear
Oh
you.
yeah, we're talking.
Oh,
I
we
hear
can
you.
hear us. We
They
can
worked
hear
fine
him.
yesterday.
Nobody-
They worked for 4 hours nonstop. I had them on the charger all like.
Could be worse.
There's no button on this. I don't know what to push.
Could be worse.
Fuck.
You could be on. You could be on an interview while being on a town hall, and basically your mic is not muted.
Am I on this map somewhere? Oh yeah, there I am. Yeah. Let me move my-
Oh, est-ce que je suis moi? Je
So,
suis
Richard, will you get
entre la gauche et la
feedback if you
droite.
just use your speakers.
He's not hearing us.
Oh, we're not talking. Can you hear us yet?
La la la.
Hello.
Nope.
Is there anybody up
Hello?
there?
Fuck. What the fuck am I supposed to do? It doesn't work.
So where did you buy them? So that I don't
Dang
fight them?
good.
Really? Like, for fuck's sakes. You know, if you want
Hang
quality,
on.
you have to pay for it.
Yeah, that sparkly thong you bought wasn't quality.
When did you see that?
He brought it to our cottage one time. He didn't wear it. It was good.
Me?
Who? What?
He had it in his bag. He pulled it out.
I don't have thongs. I don't do it. Really, I'm the guy with no gut. You think I'm going to do a fucking thong?
I'm back.
Literally, like I'm the guy with no colon. I'm not going to do a thong.
Couldn't do a thong either. That ain't happening.
Wow. Well, you have
That's
a
what happens when my headphones die. I miss all the good conversations. So
You know what? I'm just tired. I'm not going to like. People in the stream, if you get offended, it's me. Okay.
yeah, no, those fucking headphones just I don't know. I don't. So I carefully placed them in a corner of the room, as you saw, and they'll stay there until I vacuum the next time. So
It's like me fixing a hard drive with a five pound sledgehammer.
well, it's the only way to
I don't have
it's the only way to make sure no one can ever read your hard drive again is fucking put it in a drill press.
It's just like today. Just like today, we were having issues with a KVM in one of our offices, and this is like a $15,000 KVM. And like I told my boss, like, go in there, rip it out of the rack, and then drop kick it. I don't want to ever see it again because it's like a $100 Raspberry Pi with a USB adapter will do a better job than this $15,000 piece of crap ass equipment. And I'm not going to mention the vendor because it's not. They might have good product. It's just that this one is not. I couldn't stand. Like when you're stuck debugging stuff that's costing you time. Like, oh, I don't have patience for that anymore.
Okay, so here we are. Everything's working now. I'm very happy to have these giant headphones on again, and it's good. And the music's not playing.
We're not getting Pinoy.
I need to go.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
we
I don't know
cannot
why it's
play
not
without
playing.
Pinoink. It's not acceptable.
Not the same without
We
Pinoy.
will not stand for it.
Why
Will not
can't we play
stand for
Pinoy?
what? Making fun of Pinoy?
We need Pinoink.
I don't
The
hear
music-
Pinoy.
The music is by Pinoink.
I hear Pinoink now. I
Oh,
hear
it's
you.
because you're streaming over the. I'm trying to use a pen on my trackpad. You're streaming over. If I put this here, can I hear Pinoink?
You should just hear it on your headphones.
Okay, right. Okay, you're the guy that just had like the whole like 20-minute problem with his headphone. Like, am I allowed to have 20 minutes also issues with my headphone?
The
We used to
it's,
get 20
I can
minutes,
see
and
I
then
can
we
see
have
the track
a
is playing, but I
hour
don't hear. I
intermission.
don't. I
and
can
then we
see
get-
it's playing, but I don't hear it.
I can hear it.
Oh, does my computer? So the problem you were having, Nico, with your headphones was that Zoom sends a signal to your headphones separately from your computer, sending a signal to its own speakers. So I had to change my headphones back to these on Zoom, but it didn't change my speakers back
I know.
on the main computer. So that's why I can't hear anything that's happening other than the Zoom. She's like, I know. See, I figured that one out.
Why
Now
is
I
that
hear.
not?
Now I hear.
Why
it.
is that not working?
You guys will be experts at the end of this. Audio experts, computer
Anyway,
experts.
so Grim Demon Hunter is here. Presumably somebody that you roped in your previous stream of playing online card games or whatnot.
Nope. That's my friend that I roped in.
Oh, I'm so
What do
sorry,
you-
Grim. I'm so sorry, Grim Demon Hunter.
Yep.
All right, yeah. So last time you murdered a bunch of people in an inn after they tried to murder you first, and so now you are in possession of the inn.
It was justified homicide.
There are bodies lying, charred bodies lying
That's
sprawled all
you?
over the place. There's a big bear. There's a big white bear just sitting in the middle of a charred room.
Yep.
So there's basically a bunch of dead bodies around here. They're probably like just covered in loot. So I'd like to loot the bodies.
Absolutely.
Yes, they all have wallets. They've all got bearer bonds in briefcases. It's great stuff.
Do they have signed Amex, traveler's checks? That's what I care about.
Let me just find their character sheets. 'Cause I think they had magic items and stuff.
They have gold doubloons.
Um,
I just noticed why
This
I
is
don't
showing me
have
the
music. It's because my headset is on hands-free, and if I wanted to hear it through my headset, it'd have to convert back to stereo, and it doesn't do that.
okay. we've all got problems, and I'm not actually hearing the music right now. Like it just stops playing. I fucking hate Roll20.
I don't have problems. It's going
No
great.
truer words have been spoken on this channel.
No, it's because I think it's because I changed my audio settings, and it's like, oh, your audio settings changed. I better stop playing music.
And we're
Gotta
losing
stop playing it.
we're losing people on the stream like by like trolls per minute. Like, what it is fucking shit. Like, I'm out of here.
Okay, so
It's almost as bad as my video on how to repair a lamp.
do
1
you,
hour.
are you feel sorry for the lamp?
Has that not been a big money maker for you, Frank?
Oh, that's it. It's still my favorite video to laugh at.
No, Frank, I think your best video ever is best game ever. That's just your best video. I think you look,
the
good
best
and
game
sound
ever?
good in that one, yeah. Because it looks like a bearded preacher with a guitar singing a D&D song, and I'm like, it's something that you should be doing.
You want to know what's the funniest thing? You know my video I made about lighting up a Coleman in the middle of winter?
The one where you're
thing
pumping
has-
it? The one where you're pumping it in front of some kids?
No, that never made it live. No, the one I made.
Did it?
No, well, if I did,
It's on my
then
it's
I
on my
don't know.
OnlyFans. Yeah.
I don't know about it. No, it's one I made on YouTube, and I sent it over to some friends, well, to some scouts as they were getting ready to go winter camping themselves. And that thing has 4,000 views. I didn't even know about it.
Wow. Hope you're monetizing the crap out of that.
Really? No.
It's got to be worth at least 3-4 cents.
I think I hum an Eagle song on that thing. I've been demonetized so long ago.
Yeah, you've been banned. DMCA.
Hallelujah.
This laptop needs new batteries, but it's a Surface. Everything's glued. I don't even know if I'll be able to replace batteries in this.
Have you seen the new what's it called again? Framework. The Framework laptop. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that looks awesome.
I just ran the stupid Windows 11 compatibility test to determine both my Windows systems are not Windows 11 compatible. So I think I might need to get a Framework laptop, that's Windows 11 compatible, for Windows 11 testing.
Yeah,
I think so.
It's really important.
Why is it a great laptop? It's just because it looks cool? Or?
No, this is a startup that basically are designed. They've designed a laptop that has a lot of off-the-shelf components, and it's designed for help me, Doug.
Maintainability.
It's designed exactly. So it's easy to repair. There's no glue. There's no bullshit with rivets. Everything is coated. You can replace easily.
They haven't like blocked all the ports on the motherboard with epoxy to stop you from upgrading your laptop.
Yeah. No, it's
all
easy
upgradable.
modular.
The other laptop.
Like everything can be replaced with a screwdriver.
Yep.
And all of the ports, the ports on the side, they're individual little socketed things that you can mix and match whatever you want. You want 3 HDMIs? You can have 3 HDMIs. It's pretty cool. It's if you break your screen, you just have to replace the screen. Break the keyboard, you just have to replace the keyboard.
Yeah, and in the end, the only thing that basically is kind of expensive to replace is the CPU, because the CPU is soldered, because you can't get a laptop CPU in the socket anymore, just because it would be too thick. But then you could just replace the motherboard. CPU socket would be probably, like, depending on where you're going, if you want to go upstream, look at about $700, and that component should fall right back in. Wasn't that a William Gibson aspect about these companies that would make very high-end boxes, and then you could replace every component in it? I think it's in what's the one about the one about the paperback, the Courier? What is that William Gibson book?
Neuromancer?
Edoru? No, his more recent stuff.
Edoru
was a 3-book series that finished, and then he made another one after that called something. But the problem is that he invented cyberpunk, and it's great as long as it's 80s futurism. When you're writing this stuff in the current day, and you're claiming that it's still futurism, it just doesn't work anymore. Like it just.
Well, he hasn't written anything in about 20 years now.
No, he's got a couple of series. A few years ago, there was still some books being published. I just wasn't interested anymore. Like I think one of them was about an artist, and there was an art installation traveling around the world in a shipping container, and it was just, and there was augmented reality shit happening, and it was weird, and I was like, You know, kids with cell phones can do augmented reality now, so never mind. Okay, anyway, so what do you guys want to do? I noticed the music seems to have stopped again.
Can I have the drum?
And I posted a list of all the equipment, by the way. I made it visible to all players. You can edit the document. Just put your character's name next to it. So in order to add that to your character sheet, those of you who know, just type it in the in the compendium and drag it to your sheet.
Does anyone mind if I take the drum? I think that's a bard thing.
The +1 dagger of
I'm
venom and the
a bard
+1
as well.
the +1 vicious
bard
great
my
axe.
ass.
You'll have to add a +1 to them because they don't normally come as the +1 weapons.
So I don't.
Ooh, I like that dagger of venom.
Yeah.
That would be a good bardic inspiration tool.
There's nothing on here for me, so go to it.
Can I take the cloak of protection because I tend to get hit a lot?
Yeah, absolutely.
So does that automatically apply it then to my spells and stuff, or?
It does. It'll make your if you don't already have such an item.
Oh yeah, cloak of protection. I got like the asshole of a chicken.
A cloaca of protection, only in Humblewood. It's like a little brown ring. You put it.
Really? For fuck's sakes!
It's a multi-purpose orifice. The cloaca of protection. It's very useful.
I already took 11 gold.
Oh yeah, okay. I will take 11 gold as
Yeah.
well.
So Catherine, so how did the birthing go? Of your
It was good.
sister-in-law's
No
baby?
epidural.
I presume you were not. I presume you were not there. The hospital must be preventing people from going if they're not.
And nobody was there. Just the two of them. And yeah, she pushed that kid out 15 minutes. Like of actual pushing, it only took 15.
Holy cow.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a record.
Well, she was like having contractions for a while, but the actual pushing was pretty fast.
So this is a sister of your husband, because I haven't heard anything about your sisters getting pregnant. So
No, neither have I. So I'm imagining that there's nothing going on there. So yeah, it's perfect.
My sister-in-law.
Yeah. All right. So you found some stuff. And what else do you want to do?
I think go upstairs.
Search the place.
Okay. So who wants to search what? You just want to go up. In this room there is a stairway that leads up. And I wrote I wrote box text for this because I want to publish this eventually.
Sure. Although if this place is like, empty and there's nobody around, we could like do a 1-hour rest. Because I like 1-hour rests.
Yeah. Well, that's right. You, Doug only plays. Well, typically only plays fighters or or warlocks who just everything goes on a 1-hour rest. You can go all day on a 1-hour rest.
Although actually my hit dice are down, so actually we must have taken a 1-hour rest.
yeah, we did because my hit points are up.
Okay, I just forgot to bump up my spell list.
Yeah.
So you
Wait. We took a 1-hour rest.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me go and see what we did in that. Oh, I think I remember. Yeah, I did use some dice for that. Yeah, I don't think I get any spell slots back.
Yeah, it's the virtual light is the one that was talking about.
No. Okay. So yeah. So like I said, this is kind of an aging pub. Fairly low ceilings, all wood furniture, 2 tables and 2 booths. It had kind of a barnyard smell of stale beer and barnyard. Now it just smells like fire because you lit off 2 fireballs in here. There's a fireplace on the far wall that was cold, but there is now like embers burning in it from when you lit it. Uh-oh. What's happening with Nico? Nico is... Oh, never mind.
I need my power supply for my tablet.
Yeah, like I said, there's a bar on the to your left along the far wall that's kind of sitting on top of some barrels that have been set on their sides. There's a stairway on the other side next to the fireplace that goes to the 2nd floor. There's a door at the top. and that's where the ranger was shooting at you from. And then there's a door. There's like a swinging door in the middle of the back wall that leads to a hallway.
Do I
And you can
fit?
see I'm sorry.
Do I fit?
You can squeeze through. Large creatures can always squeeze into one space smaller, so you can kind of like scrape your way through. Yeah. So what is everybody doing? Do you want me to go around the? And I don't hear the music again. Like, fuck.
I hear it.
Music is still going.
I'm gonna restart my Roll20.
Suddenly, Richard goes away, and we don't know why.
Okay.
It's almost as good as when I was calling the mother of one of my scout when he was hurt himself and we were going to evac him out of a canoe trip, and I was on a satellite phone, and as I was telling him that
Well, when you called, that was Nancy, yeah.
No, not Nancy. That was.
Oh, that was Claude Lamont. Claude
Command.
Lamont hurt himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was like, "What's he done
And I was
now?"
basically-
Oh.
And I was going, "It's okay, we're good." And then the cell phone, like the satellite phone, just cut out as I was on the call with her, and I had to wait 10 minutes until I could call her back.
That's pretty brutal. Yeah. So, like I said, do we want to go around and see what you guys are doing, or what would you guys like to do? You have this entire place to explore.
I think I want to go upstairs.
Can I just do a basic sniff check?
Well, the whole front room just smells like smoke and fire.
Like I
because
just want
it
to
was thoroughly fired
know
on.
if I'm smelling anything suspicious, you know.
Like I said, in the room that you're in, it smells like fire. Would you like to go anywhere else?
Sure, I'll head upstairs. With my
Oh
sniffer ready.
yes.
This is like a motel. Like there's a main room, and then there's like all the rooms are in adjacent like 2-story building with like stairs outside. Like this is
No.
literally a motel.
There's a stair inside. There's also a stair outside that leads to the second floor as well. But so right now I hear that Horatio and Alva want to go upstairs.
I'm gonna go first, so that I can get fucked up if there's something up there.
I'm gonna. What form are you in right now?
She's a
A
huge
bear.
white bear.
Okay, I'll perch up on you and I'll go up with you.
Go
Okay.
behind it there.
Okay, so there's a narrow staircase that leads to the second floor. The bear kind of like fits in there. The railing creaks ominously, and then you kind of like scrape your way through the door at the top, and you pop into this room. You know, like books. You knock books off a shelf on one side, papers off a desk on the other side. Like I said, you can squeeze in there, but you fill the entire room. You're like,
Oh, never mind. I can speak.
filling the
I have
room.
the hat on.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I understand now. So the it's not a secondary building. It's a secondary story. I thought it was a secondary building.
Oh no, yeah, it's the second story.
Yeah, with the game, Etienne, you look like a fucking idiot.
God, it's in.
What?
It's cool. So maybe search the. We're on top of the stairs.
Yeah, I'll lead the
Oh,
way.
yeah. So there's a room at the top of the stairs. It's the second floor landing.
Sniff check.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So again, you're kind of moving through the room, and you're just knocking books. There are like some bookshelves on that second floor room, and the books are just being knocked off the shelves.
Literally a bull in a china shop. Literally a bull in a china shop.
It smells literally a bear in a china shop.
Oh my god,
It's-
so I'm sorry. Oh,
it's-
sorry.
Yeah, and she's talking. It smells like a hotel up here.
I'm trying to pick something up and I knock it something else with my big butt. You know?
All right, so
Oh,
yeah,
God.
so up the stairs from the public room, there is a nicely paneled room with bookshelves, a table covered in board games, along the far wall. On the south wall,
Oh.
there is a table, a writing table laid out with books and pen and ink. Like I said, there are some bookshelves along the wall. A bunch of books have already been knocked off the wall by the
Are we
bear.
gonna play Fantasy Uno right now? Are we about to play Fantasy Uno right now?
Do you
That
want to
called
look to see
Uno?
what you want to look to see what's around?
I'd like to look at these books.
I want to
Right.
know what the board games are.
All right, so
Yeah.
anybody who's examining this room, can you give me investigation checks, please?
Yes.
So I wanna do a sniff check.
So am I right? I'm seeing little rocker horses. Really? There's like little rock horses.
Well, you haven't gone there yet, but yes.
Sniff check.
I got a 19.
19 investigation, Horatio 17, keen smell on the bear. Well, you have a 17 anyway. Okay, so
18.
yeah, so on a 10 plus, you notice that the bookshelves are loaded with children's books. Pretty much all of the dark and scary kids classics like Red Girl, The Witch in the Wood, and The Thumb Princess. Like board games, like the bear is sniffing the board games, and the board games are classics too, like Hunt the Werewolf, Run from Death, and everyone's favorite, Surviving the Plague. Fun games for medieval times.
I want to steal one.
Sure.
I think the police are it now.
Surviving the Plague is a nice pocket game, and it fit it's got like it's one of those what's the game maker that makes the tiny epic, it's a tiny epic game, it's really great, called Surviving the Plague.
24 investigation.
All right, you're just gonna come drifting up the stairs in a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
So Horatio, on the desk is dusty and has not been used in many years. It appears as though the last user was writing a diary in a childish hand. So there are it looks like there are just 2 pages that were extracted from a diary. So the 2 pages here outline the story of a girl who was traveling to see her new family, anxious to finally have a forever home to live in.
We're in fucking Oliver Twist.
What's the date on it? Is it dated?
You don't. You see, like the date. The date is kind of like you rolled. Yeah. See, it's again. The whole thing about investigation rolls. I mean, you're looking at the book. There's no years on the. There's no years. It's like Year of the Chicken or something like that, which is a cyclical thing. But it was written in the spring, sometime in the early to mid spring. It's something like second week of planting season.
Okay, but it could have been like 10 years ago, I suppose, because the dust makes it look like it's been a while, right?
Yeah, that's right. Somebody had a really high of 24 investigation.
Yeah, that was me.
Moly. Ma garderie est pas perdue.
Ta garderie pas perdue.
Yeah, so you come up the
For
stairs.
Yep.
And where is your figurine? I don't see it. Is it under the bear or something?
I don't know. I might have lost
No,
myself.
he's on the first floor. At the
Yeah,
entrance.
I haven't
Oh,
moved him
like,
yet.
okay, I zoomed in too much. Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
Charles
when
is
we're
already in the
role-playing-
common room.
Yeah, when we're role playing like this, I don't feel like dickering around with figurines.
It's true. Yeah, so Perdri, you kind of like come up the stairs and you see that Horatio's looking at pages from a diary, and he's kind of looking around to try to find the rest of the diary. And from your point of view, coming up the stairs, you see it lying on the ground under the desk, like the cover's been pulled off. And
So,
yeah, you can grab it.
hey, Chio, it's probably underneath the desk. What you're looking for?
Pick it up.
Yeah, so it's like a leather. It's like one of those diaries of removable pages or pages you can add.
Mhm.
The cover has a gold thread inside of it that seems valuable.
A gold thread.
You mean
Yeah, like a Bible
uh,
thing when you pull
yeah,
the
like a page marker?
yeah.
Oh,
It looks
okay.
like it's made out of it looks like a miniature rope made out of gold.
Oh,
Damn.
okay.
You'll never get lost with that.
Fancy.
Is it a bookmark?
I think I
Yeah,
can.
it's a bookmark.
imagine
It's a
so.
bookmark.
Yeah.
Page marker, bookmark.
Well,
Yeah.
what's it marking?
See?
Maybe it's magic.
I'm pretty sure I have a detect magic thing. Let me look through a wand of magic detection. That seems really useful. I'm gonna use
Your
my
wand.
I'm gonna cast detect magic with my wand of magic detection by expending 1 charge.
All right. So you kind of like click your wand on. There's like a
That's like a flashlight.
there's like a blue light that comes out of it, and you shine it on the walls, and there's like splooge marks all over there. Oh god! Yeah, the golden thread detects as magical.
Okay. Guess I'll take the.
I'm going to
magical
say,
thread.
make another investigation roll. I think the detect magic will give you advantage on your investigation roll in here.
13.
No, I was going to say just roll a second time to simulate advantage. But anyway, you didn't get better than 17. So okay, no, that's pretty much it. So Charles, did you head off into the common room?
I
you
was
are
just
there?
gonna go and check out beds and stuff, like looking for other things.
Okay. Well, in the common
Sure.
room. Yeah. So you go. The room here. I don't know how much you can see of the map. Are you zoomed in on the map?
Yeah,
The
I
room
can see
right
it.
across the hallway with 2 beds in it. The door is locked.
Oh, okay. You want me to unlock that door?
It's your typical hotel room. Yeah, but it's just yeah. It just happens to be locked. This one is also locked. The common room does not have a lock on the door. Like it's just a door that just opens and closes.
Are we in the master's quarter? Is that it with their stealing knives? But they just can't kill the beast?
Well, you won't find out until later if you can check in but never
And-
leave. So yeah.
And
Yeah, well-
demonetized.
I can unlock the door here. I'll try and unlock it.
All right. So you try to get past the bear. The bear's just like jammed in the doorway, going, "Urf." I'm sorry. What are you doing, Bear? Are you trying to read one of the children? Are you trying to play a board game or read a children's book?
I don't know if that's how you use the thieves' tools or if you use sleight of hand.
Yeah, use sleight of hand with your thieves' tools.
Okay.
Oh, I
Sleight of
see.
hand,
Yeah, I
one
see. Yeah,
second.
I know. It's yeah. I feel like sleight of hand is what you use, and you have to have your thieves' tools to make it work. Yeah, you can
Okay,
easily
that's-
unlock this door. It's just the hotel room door.
I'll
So you want
break
to check out that room?
I can't
Sure.
break it.
Do I need to do another investigation?
Well, you already rolled a
I had
17,
19.
so 19. Yep. Yeah, so double room. This room has a serviceable bed, and also a wooden cot on the other side of the room. Clearly, a room for a traveler and their servant.
Oh.
So
So
a
I should
basic,
lock the door and go to sleep.
yeah. So on a 12 plus, you kind of like toss the beds. You reach under, look underneath. You find an old silver coin under the mattress of the bed, and under just kind of like under the pillow part of the wooden slab bed.
Oh my god, why? Because the servant doesn't deserve like an actual bed.
And the coins are blackened with age. They're silver, so silver kind of turns black with years with age.
Yep.
And there seems to be a raven or crow on one side, and the head of a strange antlered queen on the other.
Can
Never
I
seen
make
that
some?
before.
Can I make some kind of roll to see if this is something that people do, like as some kind of ritual, some kind of religious thing that you put coins underneath your bed or something?
Yeah.
Like coins on the eyes when somebody passes away.
Something like it, yeah.
What would you
like-
like to roll? History, nature. Probably has to be something to do with your intelligence, unfortunately.
Or yeah, unfortunately, I'll just do like religion.
Yep, religion for sure.
Okay.
Now I can't
There we
even
go.
remember what's the term in
No.
English.
Wow, coins. They're really nice. Coins.
yeah,
Good
yeah,
coins.
you have rice coins. Yeah, so there's that room. Yeah, so you've checked the little office at the top of the stairs. You checked one of the rooms there. What else do you want to do? Charles tries out the bed. Yeah, the bed's nice. Oh yeah, so
Can I
sorry.
lock the
You
door and have a
rolled
nap?
you rolled a 19. So actually
Guys,
under the bed,
my
there
nephew's
seems-
name is Charles.
Is
they
his
called your
last name
nephew.
Bags
The
Whipper?
new baby is called Charles.
Yeah.
Nice.
Had
They named him
nothing.
after Charles de Gaulle, president of France.
Yes, for sure.
No, Charles.
Yeah, so-
Charles is a very old noble name.
So under the wooden bed, there's a couple of traveling packs that are there. That looks like somebody kind of like dropped their packs before going down to dinner or something. But there's nobody around, and the packs contain clothing, toiletries, stuff like that, for 2 people.
Okay.
Cool.
2 bird folk.
Right.
There's like a feather comb, and feather bone or whatever.
So like the ones we just murdered. Gordon and Shailene, Daisy.
Gordon. Well, you're
Sorry,
pretty sure
Philippe.
Gordon was the handyman, and Daisy was
L'autre
was also an employee.
Ok, mais non, mais c'est parce que tu veux utiliser mon clavier et ma souris, tu peux prendre ça. Ok.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take their bog roll and put it in my pack, and then
That's the
Okay.
real
we
treasure.
never have enough bog roll. You know, I think it's gonna be a good place to have a sleep. You know, for a couple hours. But anyway, I could lock the door.
Oh, there's no key on the inside. You'd have to like use your lock picks to relock it, and then you know.
I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then these guys
Um,
wouldn't be able to get me.
Yeah.
So the lock is on the outside. The people got locked. People
Well,
got locked.
it's just no, it's just a keyhole. It's a keyhole, but there's no like latch. You know. You need the
So-
key. Presumably, when you get a room, they give you keys, and this room is locked.
Okay. So do some of these, looking around at sort of the big common room there, do these beds look like recently slept in?
No, but let me read you the description of the common room. So this room is the largest sleeping chamber in the place. There are 4 beds in here and a massive fireplace.
So one is too hard, one is too soft.
So there's a bookshelf in one corner full of like cottage books. You know the books that you find like when you buy a cottage and it's already got a bookshelf full of books.
Yep.
You know the Diana Gabaldon Outlander.
I was about
books.
to say it's Harlequin romance books.
No, yeah. If you
They're
Harlequins,
all have like
No,
shirtless guys with long flowing hair.
No, no,
They're
They're usually bullpens.
they're
yeah,
usually
a
more
lot of
classic.
yeah, Simon Maigret, Inspector Maigret, Simon. Those are like 100 pages of pure bliss in the cottage.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so the beds
I'm
are
not
old but
talking about the old
serviceable. And
Playboys.
so the beds are clean. They're all made up. The rugs are old and threadbare. You can make investigation checks in here if you want.
Sure.
Anybody who wants to come in here.
I'm a bear.
You're a bear, kiss me, and
Sorry.
I'll turn into a prince.
You're still like stuck in the
So-
hallway, Bear. You're just like
Love
Nerf.
it.
No, Bear.
Suddenly,
Yeah, I'll just show like my head in so I can like be part of the gang.
done my D peanut, my shot out bag. I'm
So there's
completely
some pretty
oblivious.
terrible investigation going on.
Actually, Riesling's going to do investigation roll now.
I was gonna say.
I don't
yeah.
trust that little dude anymore.
And he can always aid you as well.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I guess I've already done my roll, so I guess that's int, right?
And if the cleric has the penalty, do you have the cantrip that helps people?
I was about to say I would do
guidance?
guidance, but I'm literally a bear.
Yeah, I can cast spell guide. I can cast.
No, you know what?
guidance.
I want to make another sniff check.
I was gonna
Just
say
make
I'll
go sure. Oh,
who has
shit.
good investigation? I'll go help them. I'll go and encourage them.
I made an amazing
okay, did
sniff
I-
check. I sniff everything.
So
I
I'm go-
know everything there is to know.
Okay, so hang on. So somebody can roll a second time because the mouse would have given them Nico's character. Do would have given them the mouse help. So either Peldry or Charles, since Horatio already rolled twice.
Yeah, I'm
We'll
gonna
take
guide
time.
Charles because he has. Please, Charles.
So Charles,
please
you
be
can roll.
guided
Charles, you can roll again
and-
and add a d4.
So, okay, so you're helping me, and I can add a D4.
Yeah.
Because
This
we
is for
love
the
you.
investigation.
Yeah. So just roll one investigation
No.
one more time.
No, we don't really love him, but you know what? We know where our strengths are.
But you can still add a d4 to your 13
Clearly
because
we
typically the
don't
break
know.
number is a 15. There you go. You got 15. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So in the common room, yeah. So these beds all have the silver coins, stuck under the mattress, under where the head would be. So there's 4 more silver. So you have a total of 6 silver pieces now. If you want to share them or not.
I've been marking them down.
Yeah.
We all get a silver piece.
Listen, I feel like I'm being discriminated against because I'm a bear.
No, you're
Well, I
not.
think these are special dug up for money, so I've just been keeping them separate.
Oh yeah. Other than that, this room doesn't have anything. It looks like there hasn't been a fire in the fireplace for a long
Could it-
time.
Could I roll a religion check for the, but more not as a religion, but more as a global history? Come on. Kishma, I don't even remember what's the term in English when like not walking under ladders and stuff like that. What is that called again?
Superstition?
Superstitions.
Yeah, could I roll that?
Yeah, you can either make a
Under
history
religion?
or a religion check, whichever you prefer. Yep.
14.
And you can always guide yourself if you can always be like one of those people that's whispering. I am woman
So
to
I can
force,
guide
forces,
myself?
Forces with me.
If I
Okay,
could
I'm going to guide
speak-
myself.
Guide
also.
yourself,
doing
yeah,
guidance.
guide yourself. Just guide yourself, man.
If I could speak, I'm doing guidance.
So what's the guidance again? I rolled it earlier on.
It's a D4. Anyway, yeah. So you'll top a 15.
Yep.
Something to do with the Fae. These are silver coins, not iron coins. Something to do with protecting yourself.
I rolled 44.
Something to do with protecting yourself from the Fae.
Oh.
Really? And it's
I wonder
silver,
if they
not
come
iron.
at night.
There was a lot of. So there's a lot of children's book. There's a lot of children's paraphernalia here.
But there's no children. Well, do I
Yeah, I
sniff
know, but
children
then-
with my good sniff check? Listen, it was a 24. It's a
Yeah,
really
so it
good
still
sniff
smells.
check.
You can still smell the fire from downstairs, but up here it just smells old. You smell old people. You know how old people smell.
Maybe
It just
they
smells dusty and old.
Dusty, crusty. Okay.
It smells kind of like how a place smells after you open it, and when it's been shut up for a whole winter. It's got that sun camping, you know. It smells like
Sun
mothballs and
camping.
smells like camping.
Yes. That's weird. Like, because from what we know, it seems like there was a staff here. The staff got basically kidnapped or whatever by a bunch of robbers who we happened upon. I mean, that seems like what happened.
But we know they've been
Actually,
here for a long time. With the book.
No, but we didn't even inspect the staff. Like, did
Well, they're basically crispy now.
something's
Can I go downstairs? Can I? No, I can't. I'm a bear. Can we go look at?
I'm still trying to remember. Did we actually try to get here, or this is just like a side plot, and we're
It's side plot. We were railroaded into this mission.
we stumbled across it along our
Stumbled
path.
across it.
okay?
This just brings back the olden days when I played at Glenn's house. Oh god, we're doing this live. It's gonna get back to him where the entire crew refused to play in my adventures, and I'd be like, well, I guess there's no adventure tonight, and they're like, whoa. And I'm like, oh fuck. You gotta bite at some.
Okay, let's
Some
go
sort of
check.
like-
Let's go check where they stayed.
But yeah, that's because they didn't stay in the common room. So
And I want to go outside. I want to go look at where they kept saying, "Oh, bring me your animals outside." I want to go there. I'm a bear, so I'm gonna do
But
that.
on the first floor, like in the first floor in the back there, we didn't even expect anything from the first floor. Like no
No,
storeroom.
you
no-
went straight upstairs.
So you
yeah.
guys go do that. I'm gonna go around.
Yeah,
'cause
I'm going.
too big to fit in the bag.
I want to figure out why this inn has, because if it was an inn, you wouldn't have this amount of paraphernalia on prem, like all the children's book and all of that, and the diary and all of that. You would have had basically empty rooms with like probably at worst a Bible, a King James Bible.
no.
That's about the amount of books.
I think a cozy inn would have
Well,
books on the bookshelf and stuff like that for the guests. That seems like a sort of inn I'd like to stay at. You know, board games. You know,
It's like it's
Yeah,
kind of
but-
like an Airbnb. Yeah.
it's an Airbnb. Yeah,
Yeah, but not everybody's Doug.
it's your home away from home. It's great.
But everybody
Yeah.
wants to be dead.
Sure. Sometimes everybody can.
Yeah, I know.
Going to the airport.
know.
Yeah, I am going to go back and just verify like the bodies of people and the front desk and then the storage
Okay.
and the back room. I
Right, so
need.
Perly, you're gonna head back downstairs. Bear, you're
Yep.
you're going to the. Everyone else is going up down the back hall towards the back.
Well, I'm gonna open up these two locked doors.
I think the back hall sounds more interesting.
I'm
Okay.
going back here because I want to go down.
Dude, where are you going?
North door and the south door.
The partridge just went down the stairs by himself to the back to the ground floor. Everyone else is heading down the back hallway. The bear is just scraping artwork off the wall as she. Excuse me.
I mean, I have a chest plate on as
Yeah.
well, the magic one, the
So-
cold one.
Yeah, it doesn't make you. It doesn't make you. It's not corseted, so it doesn't make you smaller.
So Rieslik and I
No, no,
will
no.
we'll search this room here.
Okay, so hang on. So first of all, Charles, yeah, you managed to unlock that door pretty easily. That one has a sign on the outside, and it is the King's Room.
Oh.
This room is barbarically decorated in the style of the ancient steppe barbarians that used to raid this area centuries ago.
So they got this inn has themed rooms.
Yeah. The book on the nightstand is the
one of
old
them's
Bible of the
tropical.
Defenders. The holy order that fought back the last invasion some centuries ago. For Humblewood, we'll say it's probably the Hedge Knights. Do you want to make an investigation check in this room?
Sure.
And I think in order to make this more fun, make it with advantage because you guys are taking your time at this point. You're not in a rush.
We're combing through.
Yeah.
With a fine-tooth comb.
The fine
20.
tooth comb.
There you go.
One of the combs for your hair lice. One of those
A comb for what?
for lice.
Oh God.
So you find 2 silver coins under the mattress where the heads of 2 people would be. Again, they're like they've got the crow or the bird on one side and the antlered queen on the other side.
We're up to 8 of those.
And like I said, there's that old Bible in the corner.
I'm
So-
gonna actually grab
The
that
Hedge
book and throw it in my with my stuff.
Yeah, it's the Hedge
With my
Knight Bible.
puppets. I have a bag of holding.
I think maybe all of us should have one of these coins. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I think they're like let's figure out what they're for first.
Well, Peldry
Did
seemed
we
to
ha-
think it was like a superstition thing.
I'm wondering if
did-
they're
oh.
protection or something. Oh well,
Oh,
I got my
then, yeah,
magic.
everybody take one, but just mark it as.
Well, your magic wand, you're just like.
I got my detect magic, flashlight shining
The
around.
coins
with
are
magic.
not. The coins are not magical.
Okay.
Well, grab one anyway.
Yeah, I'll grab a coin. I'm just thinking that.
I
All right. So who all is taking one of these coins?
I'll take one.
I'm not there.
The bear's like, I have no pockets.
I want 2. I want 2. Can I take 2?
Can you take 3? I don't have.
Well, you found 4, 5, 6. You found 8 so far.
Yeah, I found 8. So if you want 2, take 2. I will keep 2. And then there's an extra one. Wait,
I
who's?
mean, I need one, but I can
What
give
should
it
I
out.
call them? Coins.
I can hold it in my mouth.
Old silver coin.
They're a coin of plot advancement.
We'll call them fairy silver coins since somebody was theorizing that they seem to be fairy protection things.
Oh, yeah, fairy silver coins. Yeah.
Okay. Is
Okay,
there like
so let's
invisible little kids everywhere? Is that what we're not seeing?
so let's head downstairs. Sure, invisible kids.
Oh.
But you can't. You should be able to sniff that. You can't sniff.
I would
And
be
also-
able to sniff that.
And as you scrape down the hallway, any kids that are in front of you would have to keep backing up. So yeah.
It's true.
Okay, so the common room. So you head down to the common room and you start looking at dead people. So Gordon is like under the table here, like in a protected ball, and he's dead because Fireball just gets in the cracks. Yeah, he's just an old Corvum. He's dead. Daisy and Shylene. Her name's not actually Shylene. I remember I renamed the character because
To
the
hide
villain
it.
Shylene's name was sticking out under the wall, and I didn't want you to realize it was a villain.
It's okay. We all knew they were villains.
Her name is actually
Charlene in French.
I was about to say
Charlene.
Charlene.
Charlene in French.
her name is Galena. Galena. Yeah, so Galena and Daisy are both behind the bar, like huddled together, burnt to death. You want to make an investigation roll, Perdri?
Yes, I will. I'm actually also at the same time blessing, doing final rites and blessing.
Okay.
Oh.
There's like dead villains sprawled on the ground as well. That was
Yeah,
that was Charles.
Yeah,
sorry.
they can get blessed also.
Let him
Blessing
rot.
is you're never going to decide who gets a bless or not. Because if you do that, then you turn into religion.
So you're gonna make an investigation roll with advantage?
Yes, with advantage. I will.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm not on my computer, so this is kind of.
And you can guide yourself in.
Okay, I'm
So yeah,
okay.
at least 20.
19, and with
Okay, yeah.
guidance would be
At least 20.
Yeah, at least 20. 21.
yeah
Okay.
21.
So you go behind the bar to go look at Galena and Daisy, and you realize that the barrels that were holding up the bar are cut open in the back so that they're hollow inside, and they've got shelves in there for all the stuff that goes behind the bar. So the kegs are cut open. They've got the selections of bottled whiskeys, ryes, and gins, like 6 bottles, each worth 5 gold pieces if you want. And don't forget, I'm making a big list of all the stuff in here because I want to publish this. So yeah. There's a cash box. There's like a small iron cash box, or probably wood and brass. It's got. Do you want to open that, or it has like a simple lock on it, but it doesn't seem to be locked.
No. So I'm just trying. Could you just walk me through my fucking patterns here? So these were basically locals and the family that owned this inn, and they were kind of older people, older folks.
Yes.
Okay. So basically, probabilistically, there's about a 95% chance that there's offsprings or kids that could be coming back here later on.
They would have to be grandchildren or great-grandchildren. These people look like too old to have young children anyway.
Okay. So this is what I'm thinking here. I don't want to take anything that could be going to basically helping out the grandkids. So I want to figure a way of harvesting all of these wealth and ensuring that people that would come in here would know where to find them. Understand what I mean? So
Yeah.
not leaving it up to, but they might have like the old grandfather's cigar box that they knew would always hide, like just so that somebody from the family that would come back would know that the hiding places of the family. I don't want to steal the money. That's what I'm saying here.
Yeah, so the cash box is just sitting
like
there.
I
You don't
told
even
you.
have to look into it if you don't want to.
I'll take the money. Like, they're dead. They're not gonna use it.
Well, you're not there, so it's okay.
No, I'm not. I'm a bear.
It's
I
hard
can't
to play
hold things.
principal. It's hard to play principal when you're with
When you're
a gang of
with
miscreants.
Frank and
When you're
Doug, yeah.
when you're a bear.
It's okay.
When you're
I
with a
will
bear.
use sleight of hand to get the box of money so that he doesn't know I took it.
Anyway,
I just empty it into my bag and put the box back. Oh, it was empty.
Okay, so just tell me there's evil outside, and I'll go hunt it, and
Okay.
you can do whatever you
so
want.
so Charles, you are not there. You are upstairs. So I'm going to put you back upstairs. Nice try. You were last I checked, you were sleeping in the bed.
Well, I wasn't sleeping in that one. I was sleeping in this one.
I know. Okay, so also under the counter there is a really nice, well-weathered wooden club with metal studs on it. Clearly the bartender's weapon.
I'm doing a lot of
It's
good.
It's a nice club. And also the ledger is here. The ledger is still sitting on the counter and it's not burned.
So this is the ledger. It's not burned.
No.
So basically, this is magical.
And it's open at the page where don't remember if you guys actually signed your names in it. I don't think you did.
No, I wrote my
So
name.
Oh, you wrote your name? Okay, so if you look on there, like he wrote his name and there's a space for the date and the name, and you put the date in. It's year 333,
So I don't-
spring equinox.
So I'm going to look back at the ledger and what was mostly the travelers that were here.
So your investigation was a 20. Okay, so I can tell you
21.
immediately that if you flip through the pages, the first entry, like if you flip back many pages, 250 years ago. And you kind of flip back forward. The most recent one on the same page that you wrote yours is 100 years ago. And you made your int check.
But
Yeah, you made a 20. You
wait a
notice
minute.
that all of the entries. Yep. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was going to say.
Yeah, so
That's
you're
okay.
like, yeah, so you notice that that Horatio kind of wrote down, Horatio Bramblewood, or I don't know if you used an alias or whatever he wrote, and then
Mr. Underhill.
and then next to it, it's like spring 333, spring equinox, because it's third weekend of April kind of thing, and you notice that all of the entries where there are dates, I mean maybe some of them don't have dates or they have different languages or so. They all seem to be either the spring or the autumn equinoxes, all of them. About half and half.
So basically, this is an inn that only shows up on these boundary condition.
Yeah, and you kind of flip back again, and you have experience reading these magical ledgers, as I recall. I think you still have a ledger that we
Yes.
never resolved that made you crazy. And in fact,
Yeah,
the
just like the
What
snake
happens
in my
if
ass.
we're in the building when
they seem
like-
to be alternating the dates. Like there's always a spring one and then a fall one, spring one, fall one, and the one just before the one you wrote from 100 years ago was in the spring. So that was in the fall. Sorry.
Is it the equinox right now?
Spring equinox, third week
Yes.
of March.
Oh, okay.
No, third week of April, isn't it? April 21st is the spring equinox typically.
Some pots
March
should be
21st.
skinny.
March 21st.
First day of spring. Yeah, sorry, March 21st. Yeah.
So it's currently the equinox today?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, spooky.
So it's probably doesn't mean much. But yeah. So yeah. So that's what you find. So yeah. So you have this unopened cash box. There's a club, some bottles of liquor, like a bunch of glasses and things like that would be under the bar. A damp rag.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep on searching around the back storeroom and the. I need to find information in the back room there.
All right, so let's head back upstairs. So you're going to head towards. So you spent a little bit of time looking in the front room.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
gonna
that's
head to
good.
the back. Yep.
Yep.
So Horatio, you are in
Splitting the party. Massive debt since 1972.
I can hear Will Wheaton screaming now. Why? Why? Why does somebody put a pit with a gelatinous cube in their front hallway?
I'm like back here as a bear.
So
Just
I'm
looking around.
searching this room that I'm in.
Yeah, so we'll do Horatio, and then we can do the bear next. How did you get? Where are you? How did you get? Did you come back downstairs, or did you just jump off the balcony on the second floor?
Is this not a stair right there that leads to this stair right? Like
It is.
there?
Yeah.
Yep.
You have to pass through the weird toy room. So
Yeah, I was here, and then I was here.
So stay there for now, and then you can go down to the other thing after. Okay, so Horatio, you are in a small bedroom. This looks like the bedroom of the handyman.
Oh.
That would be 2. Which one is that? It is the 2.5 single room. Okay, yeah. This door was not locked. It is not one of the rooms for rent. It's clearly the room of old Gordon, the handyman. There were several empty bottles in here. You know, like looks like he liked to drink alone.
We all.
But nobody else.
Looks like they're the square whiskey bottles, yeah. And there are. Oh yeah, okay. So there's not much to do in here. There are full sets of carpenters, masons, and leather workers' tools, like really well organized in a nice, and some nice toolboxes.
Okay.
So it's a hipster shop.
Anything
Full of
magic?
nice tools, nobody uses it.
Anything magic?
Nope. The bed is simple, but it's well made, nice and tight. You could bounce a coin off of it. You check underneath. There is no silver coin under the
I was wondering
under the
that.
mattress.
Okay.
And there's a purse also sitting on the table, which contains 25 silver pieces.
25 real silver pieces, not
Like just actual silver pieces. Yeah.
actual silver pieces. Okay, so basically, I'll just divide up five apiece for now. For whenever we get back together again.
Sure. So you can all mark down 5 silver pieces if you want.
Yep.
All right. So where did Dew go? Where did they go?
They're in the main floor.
I'm on the bear.
So yeah, before you go there, you're gonna pass through the strange toy room. Do you want to examine that, or you just want to not?
I mean, I was standing there, so sure.
Yeah. So here, this is a strange room. You really smell the barnyard in this room because it's over the barn. At one end of it, there seems to be a spinning wheel with a chair. Because Incarnate has those assets, so I just threw it in there. And then down here, it just seems to be like a jumbled. Like at a daycare where they didn't put the toys away after playtime. It's just full of toys. So if you want to make,
My house.
yeah, many children's toys, all in good condition. Like they haven't been played with much. You can make history checks, intelligence history checks here if you would like to. Dew and Cave Bear.
Cave Bear?
And you can roll with advantage because you're taking your time.
I'm literally a bear. No, but I keep my mental assets, even if I'm a bear. So that works. It's not polymorph.
Yep.
You said what
20.
skills can I use?
It's just history. History or investigation, whichever you prefer. Yeah.
They're both bad, so
Yeah.
it's good. Oh well.
That's pretty good.
So Dew has
Thanks.
a 20 and Alpha has an 18. Wow. Okay.
It's not bad for a bear. Like I'm literally a bear.
Yeah, so you both notice that the toys are many and varied, and they cover many ages of children. You don't smell any children on the toys at all, Bear.
Good to know.
All of the toys are beautifully made, glossy
So this-
and new. Do
Oh god.
like you grew up in you grew up in Salters Port where and you hung out with the rich mouse folk when you were when you started knowing Bonnie, and so you saw like Bonnie's father had brothers, or Bonnie had brothers, and of all ages, and they had toys that they played with that you made fun of or whatever, and so you can tell that the toys here seem to be from many different historical periods. Like some of them go back a long way. Some of them seem to be the more recent ones. So I was like, oh look, here's Ninja Turtles, and then here's Bratz. Why would they be together? Ninja Turtles are from 20 years ago. Stuff like that. Yeah. So, and the toys are all nice and clean.
So these are not the Hanson Brothers toys. They're not in a suitcase.
You're just smashing them together.
Is there any good-looking toys that a little baby Jabin might want to play with?
Sure. Yes.
Like when they pull the crib,
There's probably like a little baby Jabin dolly or something,
Yeah, I want to take the baby Jabin doll.
Okay.
I'm going to progressive flaccid road beer.
Anyway, yeah. Okay, so you guys are going to head down into the barn now?
Yes.
Okay, so Horatio, you're done there. Charles, so everybody has done some kind of searching at this point. So where does everybody want to go now? You guys are going to the barn. That's good. Charles and Horatio, where would you like to go?
I'm gonna head back down the stairs into where Kelly is. I guess. Actually, I'm gonna go check. I don't know how thoroughly they checked out the toys, but that seems interesting to me, so I'd like to look at them myself.
Yeah, sure. You can make your
Wow.
history or investigation.
I'll sure. I'll do investigation, I guess, with advantage, because I guess.
Yeah, because you're taking your time, and Riesling is there also.
21.
Wow, 21. Yeah, pretty much all the same information. There's like a wide range of toys here. The town you came from, boy, you never saw toys like this. Some of them are really, really fancy, but they're all beautifully, beautifully made. You don't detect any magic.
Are they covered in dust, or are they recently played with?
They're dusty. They have not. If anything, you're pretty sure none of these toys have been played with. They're just too nice.
All right, weird.
They don't detect as magic. The spinning wheel also is not magical. It's just a spinning wheel. Also, a pair of boots over here that are not magical.
Okay.
Spinning wheels in Moulin to make yarn, isn't it? When you say
yes, that's right.
wheel?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna head down to the barn.
All right. So
Encroaching on my territory, huh?
You're gonna join the bear. Okay. So Charles. Oh, Charles has gone to make tea. He's making tea, as it were. It's legal in Ontario now, so it's fine.
Oh yeah. For the win.
Okay, so Etienne, what do you want to look at next? If you head into the back hallway, if you go straight, it leads into, like, the back door is open here because there was a barbarian that charged through, and you can see into the barn. Like, there's light in here. Yeah.
But what I'm more interested in is that there is a store, like there's the body there of Anja, but there's a storage room and then there's a bedroom. Like, I'd like to go visit that there.
You want to go into the bedroom here?
Yes.
Right, yeah, so you go past the storage room, which seems to have, like, food in it, barrels and food and stuff. Down here, there's a kitchen, where, like, there's, like, pots on the stove and things are, there seems to be a fire going in the stove, but the fireplace is not on.
So, yeah.
So you're gonna head into here. So again, this is a bedroom. The door is not locked. And yeah, it looks like it is. This is on the ground floor. This is the office and also Galena's and Daisy's sleeping quarters. Yeah, do you want to make investigation rolls to check this room out?
Yep, I will. Investigation.
And again, you can always give yourself a D4 bonus. So you're kind of like, you're always whispering,
Yeah.
Force is my ally. I am. No. What's the mantra? I am one with the Force.
No,
The
no,
Force
no,
is
no,
with me.
no, 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 no. My mantra is speak to me, goose.
Speak to me, goose. Speak to me, goose. Speak to me, goose. Okay.
Well,
That's
might as
22,
well.
okay.
I'm a partridge.
Yeah.
In a pear tree.
Yeah. So in this room there are 2 beds.
I mean, there's not one shared bed. I'm
No,
disappointed.
there are 2 separate beds. It's 2 old ladies sleeping in their own. Each one sleeping in their old beds. The small desk is adorned with ledgers, books, quills, and ink. A wizard could probably put together,
No.
25 gold pieces worth of paper and ink out of all this. You
I
also
see,
you also find a in the desk drawer. You kind of like look through the desk drawer. There's a small cash box jammed in there in the back.
Incense.
Again, the cash box is closed but not locked, similar to the one in the other room.
Why does the morally adjusted priest the one who keeps finding the cash?
Oh, actually, no. Sorry. I should have said too that Galena had a set of keys on her. Like when you did the rituals, if you were searching her pockets and stuff, she would have had keys on her, including a couple of small cash box keys. In fact, I'm noticing the cash box is if you're not even going to try, you don't know if it's locked or not, but it's got a keyhole.
I'm not interested in the cash.
Yeah.
That's okay. I can be interested for you.
Please don't tell me that. Please don't.
I'll make up for it in spades.
Because the next time the healing might just get to heal you guys.
Well, no,
So-
You
but just
already
think of it
do,
this way.
Fireball Master.
I would have gotten that money from doing the performances here. It would have been so amazing.
So
So
finally,
it's just my
you
money
toss
anyway.
you toss the mattresses to see if those coins are under the mattresses. There are no coins under the mattresses, but you do find a small velvet bag, like a small little velvet, earring, like a kind of bag you put earrings in or whatever.
Yeah.
That has gold teeth in it.
Oh, nice.
Well, I think that the teeth of Vecna, you should pull out your teeth and put those ones in.
No.
There are 10 gold teeth, and the gold teeth have been taken from, this is a Vulpin tooth, and this is like there's some Gerbine teeth, they look like little chiclets, there's like a bunch of different teeth in this bag. 10 gold teeth.
Do I have a detect magic per any chance?
Each
I got
worth
a
10 gold
magic.
pieces.
Call me over.
Huh?
I got detect magic
Oh
going
yeah,
on. the wall.
please. Yeah, these are teeth that Rendling's corn and cob eating. Put them in, and you can eat as much corn and cob as you want.
I think I got called over. I'm gonna head over with my wand. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
Could you just put? Yeah, please.
We're gonna wand them.
Yeah, there's no magic in this room.
Oh,
Really? So they were still. Wait a minute. Is there any chance that the rogues and the barbarians were in cahoot with the inn owners, or do we kind of assume that they had overtaken the place? We don't
Oh,
know. These teeth here would basically makes it kind of seem that they would basically it's exactly that. People would come in, they would attack them, and then they would steal their golden tooth or anything they have. They might have killed like a representative of Jutel or like a toy manufacturing. That's why they have all the toys in the attic.
Like a door-to-door
Why don't I
salesman.
have Speak with Dead, okay? I always have Speak with Dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
just,
I'm
you,
not-
yeah, you're
you're
like,
not.
I'm a bear. I'm a bear.
I'm
You're
a fucking bear. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, so like I said, I don't know if you're going to tell Horatio you found a cash box in this room also.
Well, it's on a table. It's not like I'm hiding it away or anything like that. It's just I'm
Well,
not
it was
interested
actually
in
the cash box. This one was in the back of the drawer, so
Ooh, cash
Okay.
box.
in the desk. Yeah.
I'm gonna open the cash box.
Okay. It seems to be locked. Like it has a small keyhole. Like you would need a cash box key.
Where are we gonna get that? We're foiled, I guess. We can't
You could always you could insight the partridge who looks really sheepish right now.
hey, Partridge, I can't open this box. It's locked. You got a key by any chance?
No, I don't have keys. But if this is the box of the premise, where do you think the keys would be?
I mean,
Think,
I'm a
man.
bear. Like, just bring it to me.
I don't know. On a
Bring me
dead
the
body.
box.
You didn't hear it from me.
Gotta go search the dead bodies. Look for a key.
Like, just let me step on it.
So you're gonna go back into the main room and you go search Galena, and so while you're down there, you notice that there's a cash box there too, behind the bar.
I opened the cash box, but it's empty, right?
The one behind the bar is not locked and it is not empty.
No, it's. I thought. Oh, all right, yeah. Okay, so it's great. I opened it up. What's in it?
Okay. So there's a bunch of coins.
Yep.
There's 36 silver pieces, 42 copper pieces, and 2 room keys.
Oh, geez.
One of them is labeled King, and one is labeled Gallows.
Gallows.
There's also a nice billy club under here that's still there. It's
Is it
like a
magical?
nice club with like wooden studs on it. There's no magic, no.
Oh, I don't care. So, 2 keys. King and Gallows.
So we found the
So I'll take those
king,
keys.
right?
Yeah, we've already opened the door, didn't we?
I'm gonna take the keys anyway, because keys. You never know when you're gonna need a
Gallows
key.
doesn't sound familiar to me, but okay.
I'm pretty
Gallows,
sure
yeah.
Gallows is that other room that had the prison bed in it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'll take the keys. What the heck?
With the 2 people hot bath and then the mirrors on the top. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
and a nice selection of dildos and.
Oh, there are no tubs in this place. I gotta add tubs. Okay. Anyway,
I'm gonna-
so
I'll search the bodies to see if there's keys for it.
there are no keys on the bodies. Actually, Gordon probably has some keys, but no, because he's the handyman. He would have like keys to the outside and keys to the hotel doors and stuff. But Gordon's key ring has no cash box keys on it.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I personally know that there's a basement because I
It's on the
can see
map?
it on the map.
Yeah.
When they look at the keys, is there an extra key that we're like, oh, where does this lead to?
Well, there are
Well, there's,
basement doors. There's a basement door in the barn.
Well,
There's also one
I haven't
outside. There's also a
investigated
basement
yet.
door outside. Yeah. Anyway, so you guys, so that's it. I guess Perdri is not going to tell anyone about the cash box keys that he has. So you have a cash box that is not that is still closed.
Okay.
When I swing by that room, I'm gonna take the cash box and so forth.
Okay, it's pretty small. All right, so that's it. So let's go. Let's now skip over to where did
What about the basement?
where did Charles go? I don't see him anywhere.
He's
Oh
in
no,
the
I was just
room.
wandering around. I'll put myself next to Horatio.
Sure. I don't think we've searched this room, which is probably some sort of storage room.
I don't see what you're pointing at. Yes, that's the back. Yeah, that's the back room.
It's full of eggplants. I'm not really a big fan.
Okay, well let's. I think we'll
fucking
do
hate
we'll
eggplant.
do the bear and the mouse next. So you're in the barn.
I am in the barn.
You came down those stairs, and from the top of the stairs, you could see across into the loft. And you notice that there's like hay. There's like piles of hay and stuff in the hayloft.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a bunch of stuff. There's some chests and wardrobes, also in the loft. Down here at the bottom, there is So if you didn't bring any animals, there are no animals in the stables. You smell.
Just
you know,
me.
Yeah, so you smell blood, and you smell that there was an owlbear here. The owlbear probably killed, a
Something.
stable animal and then dragged it outside. Probably was told, don't make a mess in here. And so outside you probably find a carcass somewhere, half-eaten carcass.
With MailChimp, you can create
like
more.
a riding pig or something.
Nice.
Yeah, so the hay here, the hay is old and sweet. And there is a cart here loaded with clean potatoes. Like they're very clean. The potatoes have no dirt on them. There is a stairway leading to the second door that you came down. There were a couple of ladders that lead up into the loft.
So
We
what is it?
haven't looked up there, eh?
No, and there is a row over here. There is a cellar door that leads into the cellar. It's
And
like
what's
one
in
of
the
those low
cellar?
doors.
More clean potatoes.
You don't know. You haven't been there. No, Frank's favorite, nude potatoes. Nude potatoes are so good.
Can I stand up on my hind legs so that the mouse can just hop up onto the loft?
Yeah, let's do the loft first, so we get the complete upper stories.
Do you want to? Okay. You don't want to do any searching in the stable then? You just want to go straight up to the loft?
I'll just send them. I'll just like help the mouse up there so that the mouse can look upstairs and I'll look downstairs.
Yeah, Dravines can leap clean up. You can
I
just
know,
leap
but
right
I'm
up into
trying
the
to
loft.
be nice,
So, yeah.
man, to my friend.
Okay, so the bear rears
A
up and you
boost.
can just climb up into the loft.
I'll put my paws up on the wall.
Yeah. The loft, the barn loft. Yeah, so the loft over the barn is separated into two areas: the hay loft and the storage area. The storage area has a few chests and wardrobes filled with linen for the inn, like there's bed sheets and pillowcases and stuff. There's a rack that holds a bunch of dusty wine bottles. You've had wine before. You're pretty sure you shouldn't be storing them in a hot, dry place like this, but anyway, this is where they are. You notice some of the corks are all dried up, like very old bottles, very dusty. And then across over here, yeah, you can see that there is there's hay. There are a couple of cots, like bed rolls, kind of like set up on the ground over there, and some discarded clothing over there in the hay.
Can I
And
go
if you-
rummage through the hay? Is there anything that I don't see?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
So you're rolling around in the hay?
Oops.
20. Yeah, so you notice, so all of the linens in the part that you were in first are all really old and almost crumbling. Like they're just, when you pull out the bed sheets, they just kind of crumble. They're very old. The bottles are just all dusty and dry, mostly. On this side here, yeah, the clothes, there's a lot of clothes kind of like buried under the hay, and most of them look like children's clothes.
What is it with the children again?
No way!
I
Why
know,
do you
I
always
know,
do this? Children and body horror.
And suddenly do.
Combination of both.
And suddenly do tentacles sprout from your eyes. Ah! You can't see, and your eyes have become tentacles. You're like, oh god, the tentacles! Fuck me! No, just kidding. That would be fun. Fun
Yeah,
body
that would
horror.
be on brand. That would be on brand.
Yeah. And even the bedrolls seem to be small bedrolls, for either for like small folk, like Gerbine, or children.
Like, how recent is any of this?
All very old. In fact, the style of clothing is like, there's a lot of ruffles and petticoats. Looks like this is the style from a long time ago.
Babies.
You also
Yeah,
find,
look at that.
actually, in the stables below and up here, you find the invading gang's gear. So, like a lot of the, rations and pitons and rope and shit that you carry as an adventurer. They kind of like dump their packs here. So there's some up here, and then there's some downstairs as well. But nobody wanted to search downstairs, so.
I'm literally downstairs. That's what
So
I'm searching. I mean, I'm a bear, but I would like to search.
All right,
Anyway.
you can search. I like how you're really sticking to the bit. You're like, I'm a bear.
I'm a bear for another 2 hours. I'm not wasting the sweet peas top hat. I only get it once a day, and I'm not wasting it. Investigation. Do you still get advantage?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's -1. Don't worry, guys. I got this.
11. The potatoes are delicious.
Of course.
There's a shovel in there. You kind of like push it out of the way, and it clatters to the ground. You keep eating potatoes; they're really good.
Yeah.
The hay also smells delicious, because you're a bear right now, but you're actually a herbivore normally, and so the hay just smells delicious and sweet. A thing about hay, like I didn't know this, but Joanne's parents are farmers, and so hay lasts as long as it's in a dry barn. It's good forever, and the older it gets, the sweeter it gets. And
Ooh,
cows
so-
will run after you if you have hay that's been in a barn for a long time.
So it's
So like I said,
old.
so this hay is very old and sweet and delicious. So yeah.
I will eat. I'm gonna eat it. Yeah. Gonna go all over this place. Smell.
Yeah. So so
Okay.
you guys are like standing, like Horatio and Charles. You're kind of standing in the back storage room, which is open to the barn, and you see the bear. The bear is like half on the cart, rolling around, swimming. It's like Scrooge McDucking it in these potatoes, just eating potatoes. Nom, potatoes are so good.
As
Very
soon as
cool.
I make like eye contact with Horatio, she'll like stop, get off the cart.
I raise my eyebrows. Really?
Sorry. I get hungry, and it's a big body. I burn a lot of calories.
It's your it's your bestial impulses. You
I just need a lot of food when I'm this big.
Who is Sinchiroka? We're getting all kinds of people. It's weird.
No, it's because of me.
Is that also one of your friends, Catherine?
I'm in a couple like groups, and I've been posting it.
Is it because like you were playing Cyberpunk Red?
No.
Oh, this is just okay.
Something else.
Oh, okay. You don't want to say?
Hi.
You don't want people to get jealous. Okay. All right. So what are the two of you doing over here, Charles and Horatio? Are you checking this back room?
I think we're searching the room.
Well, actually, he's
Yeah.
gonna search the room. I'm gonna go down to the cellar.
There you go.
Okay. Well, there's an entrance to the cellar here in the barn, or you can go
sure.
outside and just go all the way around to the outside. Sure. Yeah. So the back room, so the back room is open to the stables, and no doubt that's why the whole place smells like a barnyard when you come in, because it's just very connected. This room basically contains buckets full of veggies, very, very fresh veggies. Also some hanging above the buckets, full of very fresh and also very clean. There's no dirt on them. There are hanging meats that are curing.
Mm-hmm.
There's like some nice sausages that are just perfectly, beautifully made, like really,
You can
really
grab
nice.
those.
Anything made out of earthworms and bugs?
Oh,
No. Hang on, what else have we got here? Do you want to make investigation rolls?
I investigated. I got 11.
Wow, okay, that's pretty bad. Do you want to make an investigation roll, Charles, with advantage?
I was gonna go downstairs, but I can't.
Oh, okay, never mind then. With 11, you notice that there's a pot of paint over here in the corner in front of like some stacks of firewood. It's an orange paint pot and a brush, and that detects as magic too.
Magical orange
You
paint.
took a bucket of magic paint. Yep.
Is it an open bucket or a closed can?
Well, the lid's kind of hammered on,
Okay.
Like the way like a bucket, like a gallon of paint has a hammered on lid that's not well sealed.
But it's orange paint, like safety orange,
Yeah, it just seems to be like the drip on the side is just orange.
like safety orange, or like marigold orange.
Did we notice anything
More
else
like
orange in the
more like
area?
just like a nice
Orange.
dark orange color.
Oh, I
Dark
love orange. It's my favorite color.
Did we notice anything else orange while we were looking around? At
No,
all?
really not. Probably really not. No.
So the paint and the paintbrush are both magical.
The paint, it seems like the paint inside the bucket is magical.
The paint
Like
is
it's a wooden bucket with like a big wooden lid.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna open up the can of paint and is it, what kind of paint is it? It's like, does it smell oily, turpentine? What?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that in the olden days, the only paints available were oil paints. So yes, so
Okay.
it smells like linseed oil. It's oil paint made with linseed oil. It's got natural pigments or whatever, and it's orange. Yeah.
And it's magical. I wonder what one does with magical paint.
Create
I don't know. It's
things
hard to say. It's hard to say.
from the
Oh.
aether.
I'm gonna paint a circle on the floor. Actually, I'm gonna go into the barn and paint a circle on the barn floor, whatever that's made of.
Okay, just let me see what it does here. It contains a pot of paint. Oh yeah, sure. You're just gonna paint a circle on the floor in the
I'm
barn.
gonna paint a circle around myself. I'm gonna clear a spot in the barn, like so that I can actually, get the manure and stuff off the floor, so that I can.
Because it's an earthen floor in the barn, so you just kind of like dip the brush in it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, first of all, roll
Safe.
a d12.
It seems safe, honestly.
D12. This is getting
Yep.
exciting.
2. So you dip the brush in, and it's orange paint, and you start painting a circle on the ground with you, and as you paint it on, it just makes the ground look nice and clean, like nice and clean and fresh and new, where it was all old and dirty and scuffed before. Like the dirt floor now looks nice and clean and fresh and new, wherever the paintbrush paints it.
A brush of prestidigitation.
So it's refreshing paint, or paint. It's a facelift paint. And
Can
every
we,
time you use it, you have to roll.
dead kids?
So it's a common item. It's an uncommon item. Each time you use it, you have to roll a d12. If you roll a 1, the paint's all dried up. So
That's dope.
So on the can it's written spick and span.
touch up. No, it's touch up paint. It's just a touch up paint.
Refreshing paint. Well, that's good to know. Thank you.
Give me a perception roll while you're in here, because you notice the bear is still like eating potatoes.
Perception roll with advantage.
Sure.
Okay.
Because reasoning is like pointing.
Reasoning's helping. Yeah. 19. It's a pretty good roll.
Yeah. So the hang on here. Yeah. In fact, I gave you advantage not because you're taking your time, because you're basically distracted by the paint, but because you still have detect magic on. So you look over at the bear, and she's kind of like stepping on a shovel while she's eating the potatoes, and the shovel it's a magical shovel.
Oh, I'm gonna go grab the magical shovel from underneath the bear. Hey bear, it's a magical shovel you're on.
It's a shovel of shoveling.
This shovel that I'm stepping on right now. Oh shit.
Yeah,
sorry.
that's magical.
Listen,
No, not
I'm
oh
a
shit,
bear,
oh shovel.
okay?
Yeah. It's the shovel. The spade part of it is made of silver. The wood is like a beautiful, very pale wood. The shovel is very clean. Like there's no dirt on it whatsoever.
I have many skills, but detecting magical shovels is not one of them.
One is paying off. So what? I'm gonna pick up the magical shovel. I guess I'll carry it with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna try digging on the floor. Did I dig particularly efficiently?
Okay, so you're gonna dig in the floor with this shovel?
Yes.
So the
What's
shovel.
gonna happen?
Hang on, allows the creature to move Earth. Yeah, so the shovel. Well, and you probably don't need to attune to this because it's a weird item. You can
You
move.
dig
You
straight
can move
down all
Earth
the way to
as
China.
as per the mold Earth cantrip.
Oh.
So basically, you can dig a 5-foot cubic hole in like 6 seconds.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So Cave Bear, you're sitting on the edge of the wagon, just like casually eating one of these beautiful, perfectly formed potatoes. You realize they're all the same size. They're all beautiful potatoes. They're almost like potatoes that were made in a food replicator in Star Trek.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna stop eating the weird magical clone potatoes.
And you see Horatio, he's just painted a circle on the ground, and the ground looks nice and clean. And then now he grabbed the shovel and he started digging, and he seems to go crazy. Like he blurs. Riesling's like, oh boy. Riesling backs away. He's like, oh, he's gone crazy. And you're just digging, and this is just like a Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny digging a hole in the ground. Brrr, and there's a big pile of dirt all around this hole. And he just dug a big 5-foot deep hole in the middle
Suddenly,
of the
I'm a
middle
brown
of the
bear.
barn. Yeah, that's right. Roll a d20, Doug, just for fun.
Just for fun, just to see if we all die.
D20. 8.
Ooh.
All right, good.
It's a
You feel
boring
like you
roll.
want to keep digging, but you stop. It's fine.
I wonder if I were to keep digging, I'd enter the cellar. That'd be exciting.
It's actually
Yeah, you don't know.
smart.
Just you figure there's probably not a cellar under this earthen floored barn.
Okay, I feel like I want to keep digging. I'm going to keep digging.
Okay, so you dig
Okay.
another 5. You're probably gonna hit rock after. So you dig another 5 feet. So you're now at the bottom of a 10-foot pit,
Yes.
looking up. And yeah, the dirt just magically flies out of the hole.
Oh.
Roll a d20, Doug.
Sure. 20!
Oh
20,
shit!
good stuff. Oh yeah,
That's got to be good.
You don't need to dig.
There's nothing wrong. You're fine.
You don't need to dig anymore.
You're not sure how you're gonna. Well, you have a burrow move, so you can just burrow your way out of this.
Just
Yup.
burrow my way up, yeah. I can
Out of the
certainly
side. Yeah. Or you can just dig. You can dig your way out. You can dig like
dig a
in,
staircase.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
a
yeah,
bear.
like-
Like, I'll
like-
just grab you. Like,
Yeah, like in that video game where you dig. Yeah. The one that you guys all play. Minecraft.
Doug.
Yeah, yeah.
oh,
Oh,
Minecraft.
Minecraft, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you've dug 10 feet down. There's no you're
I
not in
hit
the
rock.
cellar. Yeah, and you pretty much hit rock, and you
Oh.
find the shovel doesn't really want to go into rock.
Okay.
So we hit rock bottom.
You can like
We
carve
started
the
from the
rock,
bottom,
and
now
you
we're
find that
here.
your shovel can like make markings in the rock, but it doesn't. As per the that cantrip, the move earth cantrip.
Okay.
But it's only for soft earth.
soft.
And you're pretty sure that if you were to dig, like you dig stones and stuff out of the ground, and the shovel magically just removes all the dirt and leaves the stones, and so you think that's probably how they're getting the potatoes out without getting them dirty.
Oh.
Just like digging the potatoes out and only the dirt, you know?
Huh.
The dirt
So
and the
dig out the
potatoes
dirt,
get magically
dig the potatoes.
separated.
Yeah.
So you're saying that I can keep eating the potatoes, though?
Handy. Yeah, I'm gonna head back up to the surface.
All right. Are you going to use the shovel to head back up, or are you going to just burrow your way out?
I'll dig. Yeah, I'll dig up some more. Sure.
With the shovel?
Yeah, with the shovel. Something's gonna
Okay.
happen.
Yeah. You can just use one application of the dig to dig a diagonal
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
spiral out. All right. Roll a d20, Doug.
20.
1.
Wow, another 20. Two
Holy
nat 20s.
shit.
Yeah. You're this is a great shovel. It's really nice.
It's a really nice shovel.
Okay.
Were your enemies made of dirt, you would dig through them in no time at all.
If only we were fighting earth elementals.
You're pretty sure this would have many magical bonuses against earth elementals for sure.
That would be amazing.
You know, Nico's just like, why? What's happening? Why are we exploring an inn?
I'm happy.
So I think it's time to go to the cellar. It's time to go to the cellar, right?
Yep. I can't go to the cellar.
Charles has been down in the cellar for half an hour already.
Is he dead already? Maybe he's dead.
Is he dead already?
Maybe we'll go there and just see the body.
I'm a bear. Okay, is there like bad stuff in the basement? Is he screaming?
So Charles, you head into the cellar? Charles? I think you're muted.
Oh, there's a trap door into this fucking carpet. Are you kidding me? Oh no, somewhere in here. There must be. There's a ladder.
So I'm in the cellar. What do you want me to do? Can I make an investigation check?
Yeah, so the cellar is a normal tavern cellar. Lining the walls in this earthen room are wine racks, root vegetables that are all rotten. There's a couple of old cheeses. There's like a whole rack with a bunch of old, beautiful old cheeses or whatever. There are beer barrels, shelves containing bins of many personal items of a vast variety of people.
What?
There's like
Oh, Lost and
pocketbooks
Found.
and yes, it's the lost and found, exactly. Yes, of all the people. Sacks of rotting wheat flour, barley and oats. Make an investigation check.
Well,
you did already. Yes.
Do I have advantage or not?
Yeah, yes, you do, because you're taking your time. People
So
will join
16.
you. So there are. So the bins just definitely seems to be, like you said, it looks like the lost and found, but there's a lot of stuff here. It's like there's a lot of stuff. Looks like stuff that was taken from people, and then put here. And you had a 16. You are drawn to the cheeses. They look beautiful.
Oh, I gotta put those cheeses in my cheese wheel holder.
Like they just look like giant Reggiano Parmigiano, cheeses.
Yeah,
they look like they're worth a ton of money. They look like they're worth 100 gold pieces each cheese. Because they seem to be over 100 years old. So they're just like beautiful, wrapped in. They're wrapped in cheesecloth or whatever. And there's a ladder in the middle of the cellar that leads up to a trap door. It's probably in the kitchen above you.
Okay.
I think you're under the kitchen where you are.
So 2 100 gold piece cheeses.
Each one of them weighs 25 pounds. So unless you have a magical way to carry them, you'd be struggling under these cheeses.
Well, I do.
Which
I can
game
put
is
them
this?
with
Do
my
we have, like-
puppets. In a bag of holding.
Okay.
I was gonna say, do we have a bag holding? I don't know what game.
Well, I have one for my puppets. So sometimes I put other things.
Yes, yeah. Make a perception roll, Charles, and then everybody else can join you after this too.
In the cellar?
Well, if other people wanted to come to the cellar, I think.
Oh, sorry. I got an 11.
You just hear the sound of people walking above you. Like there seems to be a wooden ceiling here with the tavern above you.
Okay.
Like there's like blood dripping through the floor in a couple spots, stuff like that.
So I'll put those cheeses in my bag before they come down.
It's like this is what's gonna ruin. Look at Etienne. This is what's gonna be the final straw for Etienne. Is Frank stealing cheese from a Frenchman?
I'm gonna eat well. This will
C'est
be
quand
good
le
with
renard a
my-
volé le fromage à la perdrix. Thump, 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 thump. Okay. Yeah, so
C'est
did
un corbeau
anybody
de son
else?
arbre perché tenait dans son bec le fromage.
Yeah. Did
Wait a
anybody
minute,
else want to
what
come
did
downstairs?
they milk to get the cheese?
What?
Like
You
we're
think
in
they rendered-
Humblewoods.
You think
So
they
what would
rendered
they
some...
have milked for the cheese?
Oh, like what gives milk? Right, cows are people.
Oh no, giant, what are those milk bugs? Aphids? You know, you squeeze the aphid, and it makes
Oh.
milk.
It's that weird Star Wars milk
Oh yeah, right.
No, that's seal milk, isn't it? Isn't it like?
from the.
Didn't Luke Skywalker literally
Yeah,
like
that's
suck
right,
the
that
teeth? Like he
Well,
like
with-
sucked the teat of a seal,
Walrus milk.
and the seal was kind of going, "I'm being sexually assaulted"
Oh,
in a
God.
Star Wars movie. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so, okay, well, that's pretty much it. Like I said, there are kegs and things, but all the food down here just seems old and rotten. Like I said, the only
Okay.
thing that seems to have profited is the cheese. And the wines don't look terrible, but again, they're very dusty and haven't been touched in a long time.
So if I rifle through all of the lost and found stuff, I'm looking for like keys and things like that.
We have 122 wallets named in the name of Dupont.
Yeah.
Half of them with Dupont with a D, and half of them with
Yeah,
Dupont with a T.
It's Monsieur Doiseau's wallet collection. Yeah, it's just basically stuff taken from people. There might be keys in there, you know, like anything that has any kind of value would have been taken away.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll go up the ladder while they come down.
But like, I just don't feel that bad for the dead people that we.
That you killed.
that
So
we
you're gonna go
killed.
back up the ladder into the. So the ladder kind of like when you go up the ladder and push on the trap door, there's something on top of it.
Do I hear
Oh.
it? I'm a bear. Do I hear that?
Well, you're way off in the barn. You wouldn't unless Charles is making a lot of noise. You probably wouldn't hear it. So Charles, yeah, you
Can
can't.
I
you
try
can't,
and
unless you push.
it out of the
If
way?
you yeah, if you push really hard, yeah, you'll hear like a. Yeah, and if Perdri is still in the office there, you'll hear a sound coming from the kitchen as if some stuff fell over.
22 strength. That's so high for me.
Yeah, and so Charles
Good. It's good.
comes out behind the door in the kitchen. There was like a bunch of stuff. There were some pots and barrels and stuff on top of the trapdoor.
Okay.
And so yeah, you're in the kitchen.
Can I go get one of those hanging meats from in here? I'm gonna make
yeah,
a
sure.
meat and cheese spread later.
How
Go
do
ahead
I
and do it.
reconcile this in my mind? I'm like a vegan antelope, but I'm also a bear.
Well, bears are omnivores.
And-
But bears are like
Yeah,
the
but then-
like the omnivorous creatures. They will
And then-
literally eat anything because that's
Yeah,
what
like
they need to.
yes, and I also turn into carnivores. Which part of me is who I truly am?
Like when you turn back into an antelope, you just vomit
Yeah,
out all the meat.
it's
that
like,
you
oh god.
Now, Charles, do you have a cooking skill? Like, do you have proficiency with cooking implements or shit like that?
Not really.
Otherwise, just make an intelligence check.
He could probably bullshit his way out of it.
Foxes don't have scent. That's right.
15. Oh, yeah, I got keen scent. Sure, I'm a fox. Oh, maybe
you don't.
not.
No, you don't. Not mechanically. All right. So, Cave Bear. You notice that Charles is just on the landing, not far away from you, and he's kind of grabbing a bunch of sausages that are hanging from the ceiling that you didn't notice before, and they smell really good. Do you want to make a perception check with advantage, Smeller?
I would love to use my sniffer. I've been waiting for the moment that you would ask me if I wanted to use my sniffer.
Oh, these could be made out of the children.
There's like a 20-foot pit right in front of you.
No, Frank, no.
So you make a 24.
That's okay, I'll keep
Yeah, so Charles is like sniffing them. He's like,
Mm.
and he's licking them, and he's like, oh, these are nice and firm. You know, they've been hanging for a long time. They're nicely cured. That definitely those sausages definitely smell like people.
Oh.
For a moment, I forget that I can speak, and I just go "Rrrr," and like knock it out of his hand.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So Charles, the bear is coming to try to steal your tasty meat.
Oh, well, I'll
I'm just-
sleight of hand them into my bag really
And I'm
quick.
just going
Sorely
"Rrrr, rrrr."
19.
Okay.
Soylent Greens are people.
Okay,
Those will
so
be great later.
yeah, so Charles kind of like when you walk up to Charles, he hides the meat from you. The sausages.
I mean, I know he has them. I saw him holding them.
You wouldn't smell them anymore. They're safely hidden in the.
It's like Charles, when you see the bear coming towards you, you hold up a bed sheet and you do the trick where you let go of the bed sheet and then hide, you know. And then when the bed sheet falls, it's like, and the bear's like, "Where'd Frank go? Or where'd Charles go?"
I still know. I know stuff. The fucking sausages, put them away, and I'm gonna go. You can eat them if I want. Right, I can talk.
You ever see the YouTube video of the lady trying to do the bed sheet thing with her dog, and she drops the sheet and then she runs and hits the door frame?
Yeah.
And it bounces back and just sprawl on the ground, and the dog's like, "That wasn't funny." Anyway,
It's almost as good as the guy pulling the sheep out of the ditch, and the sheep takes 2 hops and throws us right back into the ditch.
Well, the sheep is stuck in the fence, and like 14 people get the sheep out, and it runs in a semicircle and plunk back in the fence again.
So like, I'll just like aggressively sniff all over Charles and like turn him around, sniff him, and I'll just be like, "You can eat that if you want, but I regret to inform you that's people."
Like what kind of people?
Like you and me, man. Like fucking people.
That's okay.
It's probably the ground up meat of their victims. There's some bird folk in there. There's some some tasty servants. A couple of Vulpins maybe.
There's no pigs in there, so it's not a really good sausage.
True.
Yeah.
Pigs. What is it in the outer realms? The pigs have pigs, but they do these massive cysts, and then they eat that, and the pigs survive. So they just cut the cysts off the pigs and they eat.
No.
So you still feel bad about killing those people?
I'm still wondering what was the setup of this thing. I actually put it the hypothesis that may have been working together, but I don't have enough information. There's something amiss. They basically have people coming in on twice a year on both Aquanauts. We have all the kid stuff. Yes, it does seem to be kind of a mystique place. I just don't know if it was all voluntary or somebody had his a hand up his butt and they were basically being played. I don't know yet. We haven't found anything.
Yes. So everybody has done a bunch of searching and stuff. Does anybody else want to do any more searching of things? So you've determined that the sausage that's hanging here seems to be meat made from people. Charles, when you were in the kitchen, you noticed there were a bunch of sausages and even like half a deer hanging, like a big rib cage of a deer hanging in the kitchen that was curing.
Well, that would be just
like
rude
a person,
to take
right?
a traveler
Deer,
with
like
one.
people.
What's that? Sorry?
Like a servant.
Yeah, like a person.
Yeah, so if the bear goes in and sniffs around the kitchen, yeah, all of the sausage and the meat hanging in the kitchen is also people meat.
Should eat it so no one else can eat it.
So I want to go down to the cellar and look for secret doors. There's got to be a secret door down there.
All right. So where are you? Yeah, so head down to the cellar. Again, the cellar is pretty much squarely under the kitchen and somewhat under the kitchen and the front room.
Yeah, so I'd like to search. I'll look around with the wand, of course, but I'll also search for
Yeah,
secret.
give me your investigation with advantage.
Investigation with advantage. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like it's might be high. Yeah, no, you kind of walk around. You see the lost and found. You notice there's like a pile of broken furniture and wood over here that they would look like they were using it for firewood. You know, some rotten. All the food down here is rotten. The wine looks like it's aged pretty well in the wine racks. There's a spot where there seem to be a couple of cheeses. They're gone. You know, you could. There's like a 2 big round spots where there's no dust. You know that Charles was down here, so maybe he took something.
I'm gonna try pulling the wine bottles out of the wine rack. Anything behind them?
You pull the wine bottles out of the wine rack, and there's just a wine rack.
Okay.
Let me see here. Hang on, there's a beer, shelves containing. I don't know. Roll a d10, because you're just like pulling the bottles out to see what happens.
2.
I'm gonna roll a d10. Yeah, so you pull a bunch of bottles out and nothing happens. The bottles seem to be full of good wine.
I'm gonna pop open a bottle of wine, and I'm gonna drink from it. Glug, glug.
Okay, yeah, it's good. It's a fruity. It's a nice rosé.
Nice. Okay. Guess I'll head back upstairs with my bottle of wine.
You know what would be good with that wine? A sausage.
So
I'm a
as you're
chicken.
heading up,
I eat
as you're heading up,
anything.
as you're heading up, Riesling says, "I recommend you try the Chateau Merlot. I think it looks like a pretty good vintage."
Okay, I'll look through the wine rack looking for the Chateau Merlot.
Yeah, so you kind of grab the Chateau Merlot. Roll a d10 again. Giving you a chance here, man.
10.
Pretty good. Yeah, so you kind of like run your fingers across the top, and you grab the Chateau Merlot, and unfortunately, it seems to be a fake bottle.
Oh my god.
And when you pull on it, there's a clicking sound, and yes, the wine rack moves out of the way. And so, now, did you guys notice that there was like a dark space on the map that you couldn't? Yeah, you can tell me.
I don't see a dark space on the map. I mean, I see there's dark all around the cellar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The
Other than
GM's
that,
like, fuck, you rolled badly. How do I get them to find it?
Well, no, because you seem quite intent. So I figured if you're going to be quite intent, I could reward you. But I mean, yeah. Anyway, yeah.
There had to be a secret door down here. Like,
did it work?
Well, I'm glad I'm not down there. That looks evil.
Yeah. So the door, the whole wall kind of slides open, and there's a room in there, and there are people in here. Hang on here.
Yeah, there's a French girl.
at the front door. There ain't any people down here. Petrov.
I'm sorry.
So there are a couple of bird folk that are tied up and gagged, and kind of lying in their own filth on the ground in this room. This room has an earthen floor, and it has looks like a broken, like a weird broken summoning circle or something. Again, assets from Incarnate. And they're both kind of going when they see you.
Oh, I'm gonna call upstairs through the trapdoor. There's people down here, and then I'm gonna go to the room and try to help them.
All right.
Could be.
Okay.
I'm gonna rush into the room without regard for my own safety.
Which is going against the first rule of first aid.
I'll call 911 as soon as I jump over this power line to go help that guy.
Well, knee deep in water.
The circle, like I said, on the ground is broken, but there still detects faintly of magic. So you kind of go in there, and Simon and Petrov are lying on the ground. One of them looks like a Gallus. The other one looks like a Luma. So
Okay.
basically a pigeon and a rooster.
I'm gonna pull the gag out of Petrov's mouth and then Simon's mouth.
Okay, so Petrov is like, oh, we've been trying. I've been kicking this post for ever since we heard the noise upstairs. Simon's like, but we weren't kicking it too loud because there was a lot of blood coming through the floor above. There's like a drip of blood on Simon's head.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Please, you got to get us out of here. We've been here for a week. Please, I think they're eating people. It's horrible.
What happened? Are you just travelers? Were you kidnapped? What happened to you?
Yes, we're travelers on the road. We just came in, and got a room, and went to bed. And when we woke up, here we were. So, in this room, tied up and gagged. We don't know.
So you don't know who attacked you?
No. But Well, it must have been the inn folk, the innkeepers folk, because that old crow Daisy kept bringing us food. You know, she'd feed us one at a time, and then. Well, no, I guess no. They brought us food, and we were able to feed ourselves. But maybe an hour ago or 2 hours ago, she and a guy came down, and they tied us up tight and gagged us. They said we had to be quiet, or they would kill us. You know, and then we heard everything that happened upstairs. So I guess you guys came in and
killed a bunch of people,
caused a ruckus.
So it was Daisy sorry, who came down and threatened you?
Well, I saw. I mean, we saw all three of them at one time or another.
Oh, in this room downstairs.
Galena, Daisy, and what's his name?
How'd you know that? How'd you
The
know
handyman.
They were nice at first. Oh, I'm not there. Sorry.
Yeah. So the old folk that were running this inn, they were the ones that put you in this room. Is that right?
Can't speculate.
Well, but they visited you down here.
Yes. We never saw anybody else. Was there anybody else?
So the fact that we murder-fied the old folk, that's totally, totally fine. Yeah, they're all dead, by the way.
Conscience clear.
Conscience clear.
This is like when you hit someone with your car, but luckily they turn out to be drug dealers. You know,
exactly.
Child molesters.
I don't know who threw
Luckily,
that
they turned out to
fireball.
be child molesters. Yes, child murderers. Yeah.
Guilt away.
Anyway, I'm sort of not untying them quite yet. I'm waiting for other people to arrive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Simon says yes. We were on our way. From Princess Port, and we were heading to Four Rivers Lake, to the big city there, and we stopped for the night here, and then this happened. So.
No, we were doing the opposite. We were going the opposite direction. So it was lucky for you that we happened to cross this in.
Yeah.
Yes, the timing worked out really well, I guess.
I don't trust anything anymore.
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting for you guys to show
They
up.
both seem to be dressed kind of
broken
old-fashioned.
us.
They both seem to be dressed kind of old-fashioned, though.
They have not been here for a week. They've been here for like the past century. Like.
I started to feel like we're in the pocket dimension.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
could be.
Okay, I want to go.
another-
I want to be here now. Can I be here?
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta touch
You're not a bear anymore. So you turn back into a deer, and you're like.
That was
"Whoa."
earlier. No, I was already.
You're really full. Like when you turn back into a deer, you're like, oh.
I already threw up, so it's good.
it.
When I saw the
That's such a-
sausages, I was so shocked. I popped out a bear and went outside to throw up. So I'm feeling good.
Oh, you curled up because you're worried that the potatoes are people too.
No, just
Okay.
it's so gross.
Pretty gross, yeah.
Yeah. So Simon is kind of like, have you got news of the king? They said he was ill.
Which king would that be?
What the fuck are you talking about?
There's no kings. There has been no king in 100 years.
That's good. Yeah. I think you've been down here for a while, friend. Maybe a
King,
long
well,
I'm gonna use my history with just
King Feathers, the commoner's king, obviously.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you can have a chat with these guys.
Wow!
History Nat 20. Yeah, sure. When you went to seminary, you learned all about the Four Rivers Kingdom, and I forget what that was called. I had hang on. Do I have the old timey map?
so it's the second colony, just like Three Rivers. First colony was Quebec, second colony was Three Rivers, then it went to
No, there was
Montreal.
a big city, like where the Scorched Grove is now. There used to be a lake, and a big city state. It was a magical city state, and it's been gone for a long time. I haven't seen that in hundreds of years.
Is it 100 years or hundreds of years? So basically, with their fashion and what they're doing, they're more than 100 years old.
Yeah, if you look into the
Is
ledger,
it-
these are the last entries from 100 years ago.
But 100 years ago was not when the Four River Kingdom was still alive. It was still active. Is it?
Well, it was active 300 years ago when you had your other party, but presumably it was still active 100 years ago. Sure.
Hmm.
Just looking for my old timey map, but I can't seem to find it.
cool that we played in the other one first. I really like that.
Well, we're making history in our game. It's awesome. Yeah.
It is really cool.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm just going to bring it from Incarnate. Yeah, music tonight is by Panoink.
Panoink!
Bandcamp.panoink.com or something like that. Anyway, and my maps are all made on Incarnate mostly. Hang on, I'm just looking for my old-timey map. I have 243 maps on Incarnate. It's a lot. But it includes versions. Hang on. See, the music's working well now. I can't find my old-timey map. It's fine. I just don't remember the name of that kingdom. But you can take my word for it. Hang on. Just fuck. Oh, here we go. Humblewood Old School. So I hope you're enjoying. I like how Nico looks like she's had enough.
I think Nico is as tired as I am. I'm still reeling for the election night.
This fucking erection is just exhausting.
I had a powerful erection night. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So that was that time of the month again for the erection.
Oh, it's so the island, the Four Rivers Lake Island, had the Council of Wizards, and I think I can just go. I can export this map. Export.
Man, I wish erections were keeping me tired.
Me too. You know? Yeah.
Welcome to 50.
Nobody's meant to play Dungeons and Dragons with their father. None of this is right.
Yeah, so you guys, this is like the old-timey map from hundreds of years ago.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys are coming down. You're somewhere up here. And so they were coming from the Council of Wizards, which is an island on the on Four Rivers Lake. Well, they were heading towards there. That's right, from Grove, which is a little town. That was the first town you went to a long time
They're
ago.
coming the opposite.
No, they were coming from Princess Port, yeah. And you're heading towards where Princess Port used to be.
Yes.
Which you're thinking maybe Burrow Wood is in the same area that Princess Port used to be in. Or not far from there, because the Neblina Forest is up here. Anyway, so that's that. I'm just going to get rid of that. So, yeah, so clearly these people are out of time. They're kind of like, can't wait to get back to our families and friends and such that we dearly miss.
I could give them their friends and family in a sausage form if they need it.
Oh, God.
Something about that just ain't right. It's just not right, man.
Yeah, so what do you guys want to do now?
Well, I guess we'll free our friends Petrov and Simon.
Yeah, I don't like any of this.
Untie them. Do they attack us? Turn into horrible ghouls and attack us?
No.
Okay.
Too bad.
Well, as soon as you untie them, they kind of hug each other, and they're clearly a couple, and they're like, God, so we had to fight so hard to escape persecution, and then now this happens. God, will we never? Hopefully, after this long week of torment, we'll be able to, settle down, in the big city.
I've got good news and bad news. The good news, you're free. The bad news, it's a new century.
They're like, I don't understand what are you talking about? It's a new century. We've only been here for a week.
You've ever known is dead.
Well, can someone else tell us this? That's not you, because you're not.
I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna use my history. I'm gonna go and explain my history and tell them exactly that. Yeah, we've started to believe that this place is a pocket dimension. We've looked at the ledgers. Visitors always comes in on solstice or equinox every about 100 years. So we believe that you came in and you got stuck in a pocket. So it might have just looked like a couple of days for you guys, but it's been 100 years.
Well, yeah, we were heading to the big city to sell futures of our harvest. because they came in the fall in the autumn equinox, and so they were they were going to go sell their harvest
Next year's
to,
crop. Next year's crop. Well, yeah, and the problem is that those futures are probably worthless now. You probably don't even own your land. You probably don't even own your land anymore. Is the big city
anyway,
is the Fort River City still up? No, I think it's got destroyed. Didn't it?
Fort Rivers Lake has. You're pretty sure that you saw ruins on the island in the middle of the lake, but you never went there.
Yeah.
And there was a ruined town on the corner on where Ice River came out, where you fought those. That's where you met the wolves a few weeks last week.
Yeah.
That's a ruin as well. So
Oh boy.
that whole built-up area is basically no longer inhabited.
Oh boy. Sorry.
Like all of the north of Humblewood seems to have returned to a wild state since
So-
all those
yeah,
years ago.
So this is awkward.
They're like we're tired. We'd like to maybe rest. I wonder if our things are still in our room.
Yes.
We probably yes. So we'll let them go to their room and.
Yeah, I think so.
So they'll cuddle up in the bed, and but like
Right.
if we could leave the door open, would that be nice? Or what are you gonna do? Are you staying?
I
for
mean,
the
I
night?
guess we.
Is it nighttime?
Yeah, we'll wait. We'll stay here and wait till you guys leave.
So we're gonna come out 100 years from now. Like holy crap!
Oh, if you spend the night, yeah.
So much for my van.
Wait, is that actually how that's gonna work? Wait, we should get out.
Yeah, we should probably.
Yeah.
So, yes.
So, do you guys want to get out then?
I guess so.
Yep.
Fuck. They turn to dust as soon as they step out of the inn. All their years catches up with them.
And they didn't even have a chance to bone before getting out of the inn.
I know, that's the worst part, honestly.
Well, we should let them bone in the room by himself and then
Okay,
just
okay,
have
okay.
them
And then
then
we'll
just
go, just
go,
in
out-
case
go
they
outside
die.
and have the popcorn and let them go down to dust.
Aw.
Just in case they like turn to
They're
dust.
they're just gonna like hammer each other's cloacas until they're happy, and then cock-a-doodle-doo, like just good times. Anyway, yeah.
Suck
So
that
you guys,
cloaca. Suck that cloaca.
so you guys want to get out of this place before before too much time goes by.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
yes.
Yeah, we've been enough of these pocket dimensions. We know how it rolls.
That's right. You get trapped in pocket dimensions. Okay, so yeah, so you guys are just gonna just leave.
Yeah,
get
nice
outside.
adventure. We're gonna go get the van.
Okay, so so you guys kind of like, oh fuck, time's flying. Time is flowing differently. You pack up all your shit and just leave. Troop out the front door of the building, and you let me just see here.
Did we just
and-
ruin your adventure?
No,
yeah,
no, no.
and as we go outside, there's a subway. There's like
Yeah.
the Eiffel Tower.
There's this
People have come.
the Statue of Liberty.
This is like This is like Steve Rogers when he wakes up in modern day New York. Yeah.
You damn dirty apes.
You damn dirty apes.
Catherine doesn't know what that means, but yeah,
I don't.
Well,
it's the end of a classic movie, in which it turns out they were on Earth the whole time.
In the future.
Hundreds of years later than they thought they were.
Is
yeah.
that Planet of the Apes?
Yes.
the original
and
one.
not the Tim Burton remake where Mark Wahlberg. That's the film in which Mark Wahlberg twice is unable to land a ship better than a monkey, and then crashes it, and then he finds the statue of Abe Lincoln. Which apparently is more true to the novel, but apparently it just wasn't a very good novel, and the original Charlton Heston film was just better. Anyway, whatever. Okay, so you guys head outside. So you guys all kind of troop out the front door. The two lovers are going to stay in their room. They say, We've already lost 100 years. We don't care if we're just gonna spend.
Oh,
we don't
okay,
care if we lose.
bye.
If we don't care if we lose 5 minutes more.
Yeah.
No, it's actually another season. You're lying.
No. So the original map had no trees on it because I
No
wanted
trees.
So I updated the map to have trees. This is the same.
Okay,
It
good.
looks the same. It looks the same.
Thank
I-
the Lord.
But as you troop out of the house, you realize that you hear the cawing of a crow, and you look up, and the whole house is covered in a flock of crows. They just seem to be covering the whole roof. And you look across the road to that weird tree on the other side, and there's also a big flock of crows, like in all the branches of the trees, and they're all looking at you.
So
Oh my
this
God,
is Gizmos.
Crows.
I was
Look
gonna
at
say,
them
I
little
get down.
crows.
I cast augury right away.
You cast augury. Okay, what's your question?
I want to
10
talk.
minutes
I want to
though.
talk to Gizmi.
Well, augury doesn't let you talk. Augury just basically.
I know,
gives you
but
a yes
last
or no
time you
answer.
told me. Last time you said last time I had to use a spell to be able to use my seer capacities.
Oh yeah, but you need to spend time and do it as a ritual.
Yeah, rituals 10 minutes.
So you're gonna just stop right now and spend 10 minutes doing that?
Yes.
Like, okay. Okay. So you immediately, like, everyone's kind of like, what do we do now? And then Alva, you just sit on the ground and start, like, cutting open some chickens or whatever. it is
Jesus
you do.
Christ! You might as well make tea.
No.
Yeah. So you want to start doing that? The crows are still eyeing you.
Are they regular crows? Or are they like Humblewood crows?
No, they're not corvums. They're not a bunch of people sitting on top of the house looking at you.
Okay.
They're like large. They look like ravens. They're big black birds sitting on
Oh.
top of the roof, and they're kind of like looking at you.
So they look like my puppet.
Is this 10?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, so I could get some and make more puppets.
You could, yes. Yeah. Real crows exist. Yeah.
I thought put some clothes on them.
Do you guys just stay right where you are? Are you going somewhere? Are you doing
Terrible
anything?
taxidermy.
So I am going to do a religious check. And yeah.
Do it. In this case, you're not getting advantage anymore because you're not taking your time.
Okay. So these are Gizmies. Flock. 13.
It looks like an unnaturally large murder of crows. Like it doesn't seem natural to you, but otherwise you don't know.
I'll play my bagpipes.
These are like crows, not human crows.
So any
No,
crows?
yeah. They're just regular
me-
birds. They're not corvums sitting up in a tree. They're just regular birds. Yeah.
What time of day is it?
It's nighttime. It's like it's maybe 10 p.m.
Oh,
Because you guys arrived after dark, and so you did all that stuff and took a short rest, and now it's 10, 11 p.m.
So the bagpipes are magic.
30 feet around me, I can let non-hostiles auto-save. Charles plays a hunting tune on his
DC
bagpipes.
15 or they fear me.
That's pretty cool. Let me just check.
I'll mark off a use because it takes a while for them to recharge.
Oh fuck! I restarted Roll20. Okay, hang on. That means all my critter stats have disappeared, and I have to reconnect everything. Damn you, Roll20.
Why do you have critter stats? We're just chatting, right?
Where you cast? I have stats on these crows. I was gonna check to see what happens when what their saving throws are and stuff.
For like when we have to fight them.
Yeah, so you do the bagpipe thing, and
I dance around our group while we do it. Will I do it?
Naturally.
inside the inn, you hear the cries of a rooster and a luma. Oh God! No, so your bagpipes kind of like the sound goes out, and there's like a ripple through the crows as the sound passes through them, but they seem unaffected. And then all their eyes turn towards you.
Oh, nice.
And then
Bring it.
Yeah, and then you you hear the sound of a horn off in the distance. The sound of a hunting horn, and the sound of barking dogs, or barking mole dogs.
Really? And Chassedacour? Run!
Warp, warp.
Run, Charles, run!
Yeah. Yeah, Charles's blood runs cold. Oh god, it's a fox hunt. No, but the crows kind of like look off towards the sound of the hunt, and when they hear the bugle, the hunting horn, they all sort of they kind of like take off, and they all kind of fly away.
Which direction is the horn coming from?
From the path to the north.
North, okay.
Now I need to find. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Fox on the run.
Yeah, it's coming from the road to the north. Yeah, so all of the birds that were in the tree kind of fly away, and then the ones in the house a little bit later. They don't seem afraid, but they just seem to be like they're disturbed. It's very disturbing.
So disturbing.
Yeah, and do you guys do anything?
Gonna. It seems like if there's some sort of wild hunt gonna come along and attack us, we want to be near the inn where we can seek shelter.
Well, you're near the inn now.
Yeah. I like having people in front of me. So
do you want to go back? You want to go back inside, or do you want to do something else?
I kind of want to see what's up with this hunt, I guess. You know, within range of being able to get back into the inn.
I'm good being on here. I want to be able to run.
Yes. Run away from the time distortion. Okay, so it's nighttime, and it's pretty far away, so everyone can make perception rolls. It's only been a few minutes, by the way. Are you still continuing to roll the bones, Alva?
No. If they left, I would have stopped.
Well, everybody's
We're not
still standing
leaving.
around the front door, but
I meant the crows.
yeah.
No, the crows
Oh,
left,
far.
so I've left.
I don't notice my own self even.
Oh my god, hard.
All existence is futile. Anyway, so the 19 perception, 15 perception. Anybody with a 15 or better, you looking across, like the moonlight is shining, and you see. Up on the path, coming down the path, or coming down. Let's just say she's coming down around the tree. Charlene.
This fucking bitch! I swear to God.
Is she coming back alone?
She's on the run. She is just running, fast, carrying her bow. You know, and she's got an arrow. She's got an arrow resting on top of it, and she's just running back towards the inn.
What's running after Charlene then?
Yeah.
And then she's moving
wasn't,
fast.
Wasn't Charlene a fox?
Could I turn
Also?
into
No, she's a raptor.
a rhino? Can I turn into a rhino? Can I do that right now?
Is that a CR
What's
that
a
you
rhino?
can do?
Yeah, it's a CR2.
Okay.
Can
you
I
also
do-
might want to choose animals that are you know that are representative of animals that you know, but otherwise, yeah.
Well, it's from the grassland biome.
All of Humblewood is pretty much temperate. It's a lot like Canada, and so you've probably never seen a rhino.
You could probably do a ram.
Right. I'll just.
You could probably do a forest prowler.
Yeah, just like
Yeah, that's a
List-
Plymouth in a ditch.
the list is not.
Oh, forest prowler is CR4. That's too.
No,
big.
I have to be a beast as well.
Oh, excuse-moi.
Anyway, yeah, so you see Charlene come running across the plain. What are you guys? Are you guys going to do something? You just going to get ready to fight?
I'll turn into a
I'm
giant
gonna
elk.
look past
into-
Charlene. What's past Charlene?
You hear the baying of hounds. But
Oh,
they sound,
not a
but-
giant elk. Never mind.
yeah.
I'll turn into my bear again.
and we heard,
But without
and we
the
did
hat.
hear, and we did hear horns before we heard the dogs.
I'm
Yes.
I'm going to ready my Eldritch Blast for when Shailene gets to 120 feet away.
Yeah, she's dead. I want her fucking dead. Absolutely. I like the way you think.
Where did they? Hang on. Something happened. Fuck. Okay, that's good. All right, so yeah, so this map is has a big scale on it. So if you use the measuring tool,
She's 250 feet away, right?
yeah, that's right. So yeah. Anyway, so she sees you guys kind of like standing around the front. Like she has really good vision.
Yep.
She's kind of running. She sees you guys. She slows down. You know, and then she looks behind her, and
Man, it's a tough
yeah.
position.
So let's roll for initiative then.
Sure.
You get to click on your characters.
Do I use the bear? Yeah, I do. Oh, fuck. That's really bad.
Ah. Critted on initiative.
What a waste. Are you
That's
back to
rude.
being a cave bear again? Can you do that?
Yeah, I'm just using a normal wild shape. I'm not using the top hat.
Okay. You do have you do have bear tokens at the bottom right of the map. I had put those there for you. If you want to be a regular bear, or
I was gonna say I'm not allowed to use my bear. Come on, I can still wear the top hat. I just can't.
It just doesn't work. Okay.
Sweet peas.
Okay. All right. Hang on. I'm gonna roll for this other thing. I'm sure you'll see. Hang on. I'm gonna check to see here. NPC name and role. Hide. There we go. I'll roll for initiative for this guy. Did it show it? It didn't show it. Yes. So there's that guy, and then there's this guy. NPC name, don't show. Yep, it's not show. Okay, I'll roll initiative for this guy. And it was pure shit, so that's good. Okay, so let me put these in order.
Same.
Okay, so yeah, Charles, what do you want to do?
So I'm gonna.
They're coming.
I duck over to the edge of here, which I'll use my thief ability to be able to move that far. And I mean my bard ability, and I'm gonna cast a spell because actually I remember I have that rod, so I'm gonna use ambush prey. So
So
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna-
get advantage on my stealth and be able to hide here for as long as I want. Actually, up to an hour, I can stay here hidden.
Okay, so you're like,
And I have 25 on my stealth check, so if people are trying to find me. So I kind of vanish into the bushes. I just kind of go back like that guy on The Simpsons, just going into it gets eaten by the bushes.
Yeah.
Homer.
wasn't that Homer?
That was Homer.
It was Homer, yeah. And then
Yeah.
we did it with Sean Spicer.
Yeah.
That was
Right.
the best.
Perdrix. Didn't Sean Spicer resurface recently? Like either working for some fringe network or writing a book or like on the USA network, like one of those right-wing TV networks.
Could be. I don't know.
Human garbage. Yep.
Yep.
All right. So, what are you doing, Perdrix?
Casting a spell. We are getting
Right.
into combat, so I will cast this.
Yeah, for those of you who hate it when I don't give you time to cast prep spells, this is your big chance. So, who are you blessing?
How many? An additional. Well, I don't want to cast that, so I can have 3 creatures. So I'm going to bless Du, Alva, and might as well just do also Charles.
Okay. That's it for you then. Shailene. She is going to run this way. Oh boy, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right about how far this is. She can. She seems to be running spectacularly fast, and she runs this far to this huge tree. It's just this huge, massive old tree in the middle of a clearing on the other side of the road, and there she is. Horatio.
Still pretty far, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. This is crazy far. Yeah, I guess I might. I don't know. I think I'm gonna hold my Eldritch Blast. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna take an action. I don't want to promise that I'm gonna attack anybody.
Okay. I'm going to reveal.
Oh, jeez.
So there's the baying of hounds and the playing of the hunting horn, and all of these guys kind of come trotting into the clearing. So you see like a bunch of hellish fiery hounds, and like an armored Corvum, you know, running along behind the hounds and with his horn and his bow, and coming in on the hunt. What do you want to do?
Okay. They're still super far, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. How far? You just measured. How far was it?
Like 250 feet away or something.
Oh, okay, so it's nothing we can really do. I was gonna do the hypnotic pattern thing, but I don't actually know if that would be benefit here. I haven't used any of my new higher level spells yet.
Ever.
Because that stupid glyph of warding takes an hour.
It does. It's good. It's a good ambush spell, but you have to spend time prepping.
Well, I'm gonna hold. Can I prepare shatter for when they get close?
You can. Okay. All right, K Bear with top hat.
I mean, I'm a fucking bear. I mean, what do you want me to do here? I'm gonna go like here.
Okay. Charles, well, like, you keep hiding?
Here.
I'm keeping hiding.
I'll just like hold and attack if somebody gets close enough.
Okay. Okay, Hellhounds. So they're gonna come like running forward, running after Shailene, and then they'll see you guys, and then they'll just sort of like automatically split apart. So this guy's gonna go this way. Oh yeah, okay. They can only go 100 feet per turn. Geez, this could take a while.
100 feet per turn. Holy shit.
That's quite fast anyway.
But they have a speed of 50. Yeah.
Oh no.
Why are they going over there?
It's always easier fighting in the tall grass.
Going around the back of the house, I wonder?
You reckon?
Can I roar really fucking loud just to maybe give a chance to the people inside the house that something's wrong?
Oh, they can probably hear the hunting horn and the baying of the hounds. You know, they know something's wrong for sure.
Well, they like my bagpipes, so.
Yes.
All right, so that's it. So they're just kind of moving in. Yeah, it looks like the Hellhounds are splitting up and Maybe they're going to come around the house. You don't know. The Huntmaster is basically saying, "Tally ho, we have the spoor."
Does Shailene shoot one or?
She double moved, so she didn't. She can't shoot one. Per Drix.
Okay.
Still pretty far away.
Mm-hmm. So how far is this?
You use measuring tool, or you're just gonna to get past the bear.
So how far is it to those things now? Those hellhounds?
Like, they're like 200 feet away from me.
Still too far. I have nothing that goes that far.
Yeah.
Do we have like 5 people just holding fireballs?
Against hellhounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fiery
True.
demon dogs. Yeah.
Hmm.
I am going to hold a. Where's the other one I'm going to hold? I am going to hold a guiding bolt.
All right.
What sort of
When
weapon?
yours- as soon as fucking monitor just turned off. Hang on. God damn it. No, because the thing comes on. The thing comes on saying shutting down in 5 minutes to save power. You know, and it's like push any button to when you push the button the wrong way, it turns off the monitor. All right, so PLD, you're going to target the near as soon as the creature is in range. You're going to attack it, no matter what it is.
Well, especially if it's coming towards us in a menacing fashion or fashion.
Like
I'm
a
real
stand your
tired.
ground type of situation. Like
Yeah,
if it's a kid
yeah.
wearing a hoodie, you shoot for
Yeah.
sure. Okay, yeah. All right, Charlene.
I am fading fast.
Kid in a hoodie.
Yeah, Charlene's gonna like leap and jump up into the branches of the tree. Yeah. Hang on. I lost control of Charlene.
I hate
Yeah,
her a lot.
She's gonna like climb about 30 feet up into the tree. Actually, she's gonna double move and just get right up in there again. And that's what she's gonna do. Bonus action, she's going to put a target on the Huntmaster. You don't have any rangers in your group, so you don't know what that looks like, but yeah. Then Horatio,
What kind of weapon does the Huntmaster have?
longbow.
Longbow.
Oh,
He's
good.
got his, yeah,
Good to know.
like a Japanese style longbow. It's super tall. And he's got like
Yeah. Okay.
Don't go too far from me. I need something to draw them in.
Well, I think we're drawing them in.
oh, they're coming in. Yeah, but he doesn't want to be 50 feet behind you when invisible, unable to move. What you doing, Horatio?
So they move at 100 feet, is that right?
If they double move, yeah.
Right. So is there actually a grid underneath this? No.
Do you want me to turn on the grid so you can see it?
Yeah, I'd like to see the grid. So.
Same.
There we go. So okay,
So these are and these are 10-foot squares.
Oh, they're 10-foot squares.
Yeah.
No, you were over one to the right. Yeah.
Okay, I can move 25 feet. I need to move half squares.
You can round it up to 3 squares. It's fine.
Woot. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll move up there, alongside the inn, but closer to the hellhounds.
Okay.
So let me just think here. I just want to measure. So if they go.
How far do your Eldritch Blasts go? 100 feet? 120 feet?
Oh, that's not what I'm thinking about right now.
Oh god.
So.
So Nico, are you still out in 15 minutes to go do your yoga?
Okay, so I'm just gonna stop there. I'm done.
Okay.
I
Nico,
don't, need to,
are you
I don't need to leave right at 8.
like this is not the one you have to go down the street and get dressed before and take a shower and all that? Okay.
Actually, I take it back. I cast fly.
Fly. Okay, so you're
I'm
flying.
not gonna go zipping up into the air so the Huntmaster can hit me. I'm actually gonna hover about 5 feet above the ground for now.
Okay. Cool. Huntmaster. Oh, the Huntmaster. He's good. Oh, he's good. He's awesome. Okay.
Ruby.
I don't like it at all.
So he sees Shailene. He's pointing the dogs towards Shailene, and he sees you guys, and he's like, "Yes, my prey has arrived. I waited so long." And he's going to go. He's too large.
I'm almost tempted to go in and get the 2 chickens and send them out to him.
150 foot. Okay.
Take it and go. Oh god.
Oh, he's still quite far away. Okay, he's got to come a little closer.
Oh, you want to get
What
fucked
is he?
up?
What is he?
Can he do anything from there? Yeah, so he's going to move forward and then draw his powerful bow and shoot at the largest thing he can see, which is the bear. He
Great.
is shooting at disadvantage at that range.
I'm dead.
No.
He will fire his hunter's bow.
You will.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So AC 12.
Oh, misses.
All right, so the arrow kind of like lands, just in front of you, and he's like, "I say, I have your range now, white one." Shoots again. AC 12. Fudge. That's it. Yeah. So so he pulls his massive bow, shoots an arrow. The arrows are glowing, and they like strike the ground next to you, but don't hit your armor class. Do. Starting to get a little closer.
Okay.
Did I forget to move the hellhounds? No, I moved. Okay, no.
You're not moving them?
No, I forgot. No, I moved them with the Huntmaster last time, but not this time.
Fine.
Okay. So I'll double move, I guess. They're 10 each?
Yeah.
10, 20,
Waffle.
30, 10, 20, 30. Okay. That's good.
All right. Cape Bear with top hat, and you don't forget you have your bonus action you can use to, for example, cast bonus action spells or inspire your friends or whatever.
I'll help.
Whatever it is bards do.
I'll help. Charles. I don't know.
You look back, you can't see Charles. You see Horatio though.
He'll help Horatio.
All right.
You got this. Go, buddy. Go.
All right. Cape Bear with top hat.
I'm just gonna keep holding.
Etienne, who did you bless?
Or can I dodge? Can I do dodge? If I do dodge, does
Not
he
you,
get
Doug.
disadvantage?
Yes.
I didn't blast anybody yet. I was holding
just-
because they're
Oh,
too
okay.
far.
I'll dodge for now. I'll use
Okay.
the dodge action.
And you're not going to move. You're going to stay there.
I guess I'll stay.
All right.
That's great.
Charles, you're still hiding.
I am still hiding. That's fine. Go to the next person.
Okay. Hellhounds.
I'm preparing stuff.
So they're kind of moving up towards there. And they're going to breathe fire. Oh, they don't have enough. Yeah, they're going to. Yeah, they're going to. Well, I think they're going to just try to get up into the tree. I just closed my hellhounds. Shit. Hang on. Yeah, I'm just going to make it athletics checks. Anything happen? Okay, 21, 8, 14, and 17. Okay, so two of them kind of like bound up into the tree and get up next to Shailene, and two of them do not.
Fuck her up. Honestly.
Did they move into the range of anybody who said they were doing something? Because they just moved closer to you. They are now within 70 feet of the cleric and of Dew, and 110 feet of Horatio.
Yeah, I wasn't holding an action.
All right, Perdrix. They're coming.
Does that
It
mean
looks
that
like
as soon as
Twitch. Sorry, go ahead.
does that mean as soon as they can come in, I can do my action and then do another action, or I've lost my action from the first? I've lost my action. So I'm going to
Like
cast
just
a
before
spell.
now, if you had an action prepared, you could do it. If you did not, it is now your turn.
Well, I kind of said I was holding my spell, but that's okay.
Okay, well, what spell were you holding?
Guiding bolt.
Oh yeah, guiding bolt. Yeah, you can totally guiding bolt this first guy here.
Guiding bolt, the fucker.
And then you get the benefit of your guiding bolt.
That's right. If you hit. Oh, there's a saving throw on that? No.
Yep. Oh, that's for the.
No,
yeah.
there isn't.
Yeah, it's
You
a.
have to
I
click
need
the
to
name
roll
of the spell to send it.
range hack.
Yeah, so make your
Range.
attack.
Ugh. I'm just trying for. Like I said, I'm getting really tired. I'm losing it.
Right.
You
We
can
can
stop
end
when we
it
get to
at
the
11
top of the
o'clock and
round.
finish the fight next week. I'm happy
Yeah.
to do that.
Come on, cast this.
You gotta
For
tell us
fuck's
the level.
sakes.
Yeah, the level thing probably popped up.
Oh. Yep, it is.
It's going to cast it 14 times. 21 hits.
21.
Yep, that's good. For sure.
And it's radiant too.
17
Nice.
damage. That's good. All right, and it is glowing for the next time someone attacks it, which would be now. It's your turn, Beldry. You're just gonna hit him again. You're just gonna go. You had advantage on this second guiding bolt. If you want to roll again in case you get a crit.
Yeah, let's try a crit. Let me just roll again. Don't take care of the damage. No crits. Oh wait a minute. No crits.
Nope. So you do 20 radiant damage. Holy shit.
So I did to
Okay.
it 37 points of damage.
Yeah. So. And it's still glowing. Yeah. Alright, so that's it for Perdri. Are you moving? Are you doing anything else?
Yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna go a little bit closer to the house. Just to
Right.
have advantage of the cover here. So I don't get flanked.
Alright, Charlene is going to disengage and glide and GTFO. She's going to double move 120 feet.
Towards us, or
Well, she's kind of
Oh.
going in a diagonal. She hits the ground. She just hits the ground running full speed. She managed to get away from the Hellhounds. Like yeah, Rangers are fast on the ground. Horatio.
I'm going,
No fireballs.
no, I'm flying. I'm going to fly up onto the roof, behind the peak of the roof where I've got cover.
Yep.
And then I'm going to I'm going to cast Hex on Hellhound here.
Oh,
Yeah,
tasty temporary hit points are on the way.
the bonus action. I actually have already got bonus hit points from the last fight we were in.
Okay.
And we're going to do Eldritch Blast.
Do temporary hit points stay through a short rest, or is it just a long rest that erases your temp hit points?
I think it's a long rest,
Yeah.
but I could be wrong. I don't know. I can look it up. But anyway, why
It's
don't I
hard to
do
know.
my attack right now?
So if you're making a ranged spell attack, you can get it with advantage on your first shot.
Why is that?
Because
Guiding
the
bolt.
guiding bolt made the
Oh, the guiding
Hellhound.
bolt, right?
Yeah.
Great.
It's all sparkling and it's basically saying it's my birthday.
22 to hit, 12 force damage. Oh, I didn't add the blast, so that's another Another D, I guess.
Yeah, you knock that one down.
So another 3.
Yeah,
Oh, is it dead? Oh, good.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, now I definitely got temporary hit points.
And the other one is 120 feet away.
120 feet is exactly what I need. So that's good. I will shoot it with 120 feet.
Oh god, he's gonna get knocked back 10 feet.
Yeah, yes. And
Maybe you'll miss. Maybe you'll miss. That's possible. Nope.
17 to hit. Oh, it didn't do the blast, so another.
Yeah, 17
or
hits.
attack.
20 hits.
Yep. No, it was 17 to hit and 14 force damage, or 14 damage.
Now the bless doesn't add to your damage. It only adds to your hit.
Sorry, blast or hex?
Oh, your D6 was for your hex. Sorry. I thought you were rolling for bless separate. Okay, never mind. Yep.
I don't think I'm blessed.
Excellent. Yep, you hit for 14 damage. I am pleased that you did that.
Yep.
And does he get knocked back 10 feet, or does he get to save?
Knocked back 10 feet, yeah.
Okay. All right. Is that it for you?
Yep, that's it for me.
All right. Master is going to move a bit closer. So he noticed that that Perdri was shooting his dogs, and also
the guy that's
Yeah.
hiding behind the peak of the roof.
Did you duck back down after you did
Oh,
the
yeah.
shooting?
Oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
ducking behind.
Okay. So he's going to go. Oh, but this guy is pretty good at finding people. He's got the hunter's bow.
You're playing Duck and Hines?
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot. He's gonna shoot at Perdri. So he is now. I think he is now within range. 180. Oh fuck, 150 foot range. Okay, well he's still at disadvantage. Fuck. Okay, so it'd be a disadvantage shooting at Perdri, which is fine. It's fine. You'll take one shot. AC 15. I feel like that's not gonna hit. It's do. It's your turn.
Oh, how far are these guys? Oh, still way too fucking far.
Those guys are getting closer.
Yeah, I think I might. Nope, that's only 60. No. I'll move. Okay.
Oh, so you're just kind of moving out there and just double moving? Okay. Cave bear with top hat. Your little mouse friend is moving into danger.
Yeah, I know. I'll do dodge again.
All right. Charles. Still hiding.
So it's the top of the round. You want to stop here then? Because I'm first in the order.
Okay. Sure. So Nico, because you have yoga, and so I think we should stop here for tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm sleeping. I don't think I'm going to be a good. I'm sleeping on the stream almost.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I might fall asleep during yoga.
Isn't that normally what happens during yoga?
It's either farting or falling asleep.
It's like I used to
Farting
go down
and falling
I used to go
asleep.
down for fitness class at work, and there'd be like, the class before was yoga, and there'd be unconscious yogis all over the floor, So yeah. So I'd always teabag them.
No, there's something I won't be able to take out of my mind.
That's why I do yoga and hope someone will come and do
In
that.
the hopes that you'll get a ball sack on your face. That's great.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, stream. Those of you that are watching, hopefully you watch it later. Thank you, and I think we'll be able to conclude this next session when you will
I
find out
think
more
so.
about what's going on.
That would be in 2 weeks.
What's
2
happening next week? Oh yeah, because we're skipping a week now. Yes.
Oh
So
right, next week is Hub. Next week is Hub.
Yes, that's right. Because Frank needs to skip a week, so
Yes.
it'll be in 2 weeks. Yes.
Yep. But Hub is next week, and it's also very good.
I'm excited.